Alright. No need for an intro this time. We're just going to try to see if the internet holds this time around. Alright. So far it's looking decent. Hopefully it'll hold when I take a look, when I start the actual game. There you go. Start it up. Go ahead and start the recording now. Oh wait, no, we're not gonna record.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
I'll probably record this separately another time. Or I'll record the PGA 12 part of this video later, since it's actually easier for me to... Well, actually, I could probably just record it both separately. Plus, of course, I don't want to overload the, what am I looking for? I forgot what I was looking for. So yeah, as mentioned in the description, this was the first game to have the famous Augusta National golf course, and I, of course, trying to perfectly plan this, because this Thursday is the first round after the NCAA tournament on Monday starts. Really, Masters Week. It all starts on Wednesday with a Celebrity Par 3 Championship, I believe. And I believe like a women's amateur competition, if I remember right. Now, of course, in fact, the Masters is pretty much the focal point of the game's career mode.
The next event on the calendar.
And I'm not there because I already got ahead of this. Well, as you look at my career, the career progression room, you'll see that the Masters is actually the top tier of the PGA. Because pretty much the whole goal is in order to become the greatest golfer of all time is to win the Masters. Well, maybe not just win it once, but win it multiple times. Of course, there's also the secondary goals of winning the other majors, which are they fully licensed? I know the US Open is fully licensed. Can I take a look at... Oh yeah, play next event. Yeah, they got the US Open, the Players Championship. Oh, the Masters is up here. Which technically I did not play, but because I missed the cut. No, they didn't have the rights to the Open. They just call it the UK Open. But they do have the rights to the FedEx Cup Championships, which is the Northern Classic, the Northeastern Liberty Cup, the Desert Invitational, and the big one, the Tour Championship. Oh, there you go. Alright. So we're not going to go into the career mode because I need to, like, go through another year, and that will take a while. So we're just going to play a quick round at the actual golf course. Oh, dang. Remember online passes a decade ago when EA and other major publishers tried to prevent used games by sticking in this online pass? So they tried to encourage you to buy the game day one, so you get an online pass, so you get to play online. What's inside Augusta?
Welcome to the Augusta National Golf Club. Hello, friends. Jim Nance here as we get ready to give you an inside look at this magnificent golf course. In this feature, I will walk you through each of the individual holes here at Augusta. After we have finished studying the course, you will have an opportunity to play a once-in-a-lifetime round at Augusta, as Tiger Woods himself will reveal the strategy he uses at each one of the famed holes at Augusta National.
That's a cool feature. I never got into the quick play mode. I always stuck with the the career mode of the game. Oh, nope, there it goes. Oh, there we go. What is DJ? I told you, this is what every publisher did in the 2010s. Look back at like Assassin's Creed, games like all the other EA games. I know other publishers did it, but I never really focused on other publishers. What's my Tiger 12? Oh, I can read the rulebook, take a look at all the achievements. Tiger at the Masters. What's this?
Hello, friends. This is Jim Nance.
Oh, I
and
get to
welcome to Tiger
recreate
at the Masters. In this feature, we'll put you in Tiger's shoes as you attempt to work your way through each of his 4 Masters tournament victories. In each of the individual tournaments, you'll be faced with the same opponents and scores to beat as Tiger was. As an added challenge, you will also be required to beat Tiger's real-life score for each of the tournament rounds in order to advance. Before you start licking your chops and dive right in, keep in mind that as you progress through each of the tournament years, beating Tiger's winning scores will become more and more challenging. If you are able to beat Tiger's performance in each of his Masters wins, you'll unlock special behind-the-scenes videos featuring the man himself as Tiger walks you through each of his Masters victories.
I never really focused on these modes, and I'm covering it up. But again, another incentive that EA made to have you buy this game new. If you had a good online connection, you could actually play alongside the 2011 Masters. Of course, because the servers don't exist anymore, I can't take a look at it. And I can't even look at previous results of Masters tournaments because, again, the servers are dead. Another new feature, I believe, no, this was also, I think, in Tiger Woods 11, the President's Cup, which was the annual matchup between US versus the rest of the world. But instead, we're just going to play now. We're just going to play just a solo round at Augusta National. Who should I be? There's Tiger, Chris DeMarco, Jim Furyk, Ian Poulter, Justin Rose, Adam Scott, Camilo Villegas, Natalie Gublis, Paula Kramer, Paul Casey, Nick Doherty, Anthony Kim, Rocco Mediate, Suzanne Peterson, Boo Weekly, Reese Davies, Ricky Fowler, Zach Johnson, Eduardo Molinari, Francesco Molinari, Bubba Watson, Henrik Stenson, Christian Templeton, Curtis Klaus, and my created character, which I have for the career mode. It'll be two. Let's go with Tiger Woods. We'll do the easy Thursday hole. Well, easier Thursday holes. Mulligan's off. We're just gonna go ahead and play. I don't remember if you guys have seen me play Tiger Woods 12 in the past. We'll see. I think technically this is my first round in this save file.
Augusta National Golf Club opens up with Tee Olive, a slight dogleg right par 4.
And since this is a just a
Here's
friendly
some
round.
fairway setups to consider. Keep this on the fairway.
So another new feature of Tiger Woods 12 is the introduction of a caddy. Your caddy is going to recommend shots that you take. Like, for example,
Here's an option right down the fairway.
and it's color-coded. So basically, if the color is green, that means if you aim it straight, or if you swing the club straight, this is a safe shot. There is practically no chance of this ball going into the rough or the bunker. If you pick yellow,
Don't be afraid to use focus to take the trouble on the left out of play.
there's a little bit of chance you could get into trouble. A decent chance. I'll let you know the other color when we get to it. Okay, we did make it past the bunker, so we're getting it on the green.
Another beautiful swing and another fairway.
Nice. But, Jim, that's technically our first fairway of the
Going
game.
for the flagstick's kind of risky here, but so is going for the green.
Oh, hook the shot a little bit. Let's see how far this goes to the left. Well, actually, not by much. Not bad.
All right, you've got a good read on this one, so let's knock this down for birdie. A nice stroke and pass the hole for this shot.
So yeah, it also applies to the putting surface, as you see here. All right.
A beautiful
Nailed it.
roll
We got a
up
birdie.
and in the cup.
Nice. I was trying to say, since this is just a normal round of golf, there's no TV style intro, since that's only for like tournament mode. So I'm going to show you the whole round of golf here because
Pink Dogwood
when we get to
gets its name from the
PGA Tour in a little
colorful
bit,
flowering tree that
I'm
flanks
in the
this
career
dog
mode of the
leg
game,
left, par
and I'm in the
5.
second round, and I'm still using that quick round sort of thing that you saw me do in that
Gut
YouTube
feeling on
video.
club choice here. Just keep
Now
it on
here's the
fairway.
third color that I mentioned about. Red is very risky. If you do not put this shot off perfectly, there's a good
Get a good
chance.
target area and watch out for the trees.
There's a good chance. If you don't aim this perfectly, there's a good chance you will hit a hazard, like the caddy mentioned, the trees. Let's go ahead and take that swing.
This one's in the
See,
trees, Jim.
I didn't hit it
He is
perfectly,
not
so I
happy
hit the
about
trees.
Okay, it's a safe play to the fairway.
But luckily, this is a par 5, so we can recover. Oh, is it because of the delay again?
Aiming at the
I should be
flagstick
used to
is
this
an
by
option
now.
here.
Alright, let's try again. Dang, that wasn't a good shot. And I don't know why they call the putter, Alright, here we go. Oh, dang it. Short.
That's as close to a gimme as you're gonna get. Put it in the hole.
I don't know,
Aim
caddy.
about a cup outside left and give it a firm hit.
Let's see if I can nail it for par. Oh, hooked it just a little
Close
bit
this
to
hole
the
out with a
right.
tap in.
So unfortunately, we
That
three-putted for bogey.
gives back a shot.
So we gotta give back that birdie we got. Alright. Well, it is still very tough to play at Augusta National, as you can tell now.
Flowering Peach is a classic short par 4.
That's all you gotta say, Jim? Alright. Let's go on to the third
I
hole
recommend
then.
we play it safe and go to the fairway. Or if you'd like,
Well, I guess there's another thing too. Oh, nope.
He
Hooked
has
it.
found the second cut.
I guess another
you'll
thing
have to
too, I'm
adjust
not
here on the
used
slope
to
with the lie above your
Tiger
feet.
Woods'
If your options are risky
swing
here,
style.
Just aim it for the flagstick.
There we go. That should work out a little
They
bit.
have this dead at the hole.
Ooh, so close. Let's look at it again. Man, we got it within a couple feet of the hole. That should easily go in for another birdie. Yeah, no advice. Just gotta tap it in for birdie. Nice 2-foot putt there. And that puts us back at 1 under for the round. Alright, next up is the 170-yard par 3.
The first of the par 3s, Flowering Crabapple, has played as the 4th hardest hole over the years.
You've got a couple options here. If you want to play it safe, go for the middle of the green. But if you want to be risky, aim for the flag.
Oh, that's a bit too hard. That means it's gonna, yep, go into the fairway. At least it didn't go into the rough. I'll take it. Slightly too hard. But it's gonna still land close enough and we can easily nail that for par.
Sweet, easy little tap in.
Oh, nope. There we go. Now the key to the swing system in this game is to try to keep it straight and to keep within a putt tempo. They would change that for Tiger Woods 13 and 14 where you had to keep swing tempo in mind, and I always hated that change. That is still in EA Sports PGA Tours, which is why I switch over to the 3-click system.
Trees at Augusta National.
Well, actually, yeah, 3-click system.
Just like practice, place this on the fairway.
Uh-oh. Oh, hooked it a little bit, but we're good.
Time to think aggressively with this next swing.
I have this set up to land on the green.
A little bit short, but still got a good shot at
This is a
birdie.
routine putt. Knock it down just like we practiced.
Let's focus a little bit. Tighten up that circle. That's the benefit of using focus. You can use that. You can lower the chance of accuracy failing. Is this it? Nope. A little bit more to the left. Oh, nope. I think I hooked that. Yep. I could tell I hit it slightly to the
Just
right.
got this one in.
Alright. Aim it past.
A solid
There we go.
par to remain 1 under.
Nice 2-putt for par at least. That's something. So we're still at 1 under par for the round. As we head into another par 3. The 165 third hole with par 3 6th hole.
Juniper is a par 3 that plays from a highly elevated tee.
I know it'll be hard to see during my during this
The safe
gameplay
play on this one is going for the middle
or
of
during
the
the
green.
stream,
If we target the
but
flag
you are
stick
going
on
to
this
see
one,
a
it's
difference
much
when we
too
get
risky.
to the difference between Xbox 360 and PlayStation 5.
Positioned well on the green with a little bit left to do.
Yeah,
to
a
close
little
out
bit
the
left, a
hole.
little bit too long.
This is a short to the hole with a break to the right.
I'm using the putt preview so I can tell.
It's
Nice! Got just the break we needed, and that puts us at 2 under for the round. So that puts us at, yeah, as you saw, 2 under as we head into the 334th, par 4 7th. Excuse me. Alright, oh, I keep forgetting. I'm so used to...
Is a straightaway tight par
excuse me, I'm
4
so used to EA
that plays
Sports
slightly
PGA where the game
downhill
actually
off
just
the tee.
loads in the next hole for you with the advancements in PS4 and PS5
Execute
tech.
a nice swing here, targeting safely for the fairway. Or if you want to go,
Uh-oh. Hooked it a little bit to the
Good
left,
smooth
but
backswing, nice
that bounce
change of
puts us in the
direction,
medium.
and a straight tee shot. That sets up his second shot beautifully.
Alright.
keep an eye on the hazards if you choose to be aggressive and go for the.
But yeah, I did not show this off. You actually still can do whatever shot you want on every other Tiger Woods game to this point. Where you could just, like, adjust it however you want it. You do not have to listen to your caddy. The caddies are just suggestions. And he actually does improve the better you play at these holes. There you go, just a little bit too hard, but hopefully it should stay in. Ooh, what a roll!
With that shot.
That gets us
It's
within a
right
few
on
feet
the
for
hole.
another birdie attempt.
Tap this one in and let's move on.
Alright, saying we should tap it in, but let's put it just a little bit past the hole.
Working
limit our
the
chances of
greens
missing
with
that
skill
one.
today, and a birdie to go to 3 under par.
There we go. So like I say, this was the last Tiger Woods game to use just pure swinging. You didn't have to worry about tempo or anything. All you had to do was just swing, no matter how fast or how slow you did. There's of course a bit of difference, but still, for the most part, it didn't really
Yellow
make a difference.
Jasmine is an up.
Play it safe down the fairway. Here are 2 options to choose from.
Gotta like this. Perfectly placed in the fairway.
There we go. Nice strong
You're
shot.
just under
First shot.
210 yards to get to the flagstick.
Got it. Now, sometimes,
got
as
no
you're
shot
about to
for you
see,
here.
as you see here, sometimes your caddy will just have no idea how you could play this hole. So he'll leave it up to you to use those custom shots anyway. Uh-oh. Hooked it. Well, could have been worse. And at least
Take
this is a
divot
par
at the
5.
wedge and safely strike at the ball.
Hooked it left again. Should have hit it with a
This
little
one is
more
for
power,
birdie.
but
Take it
it's
nice
a
and
decent
easy
length
and
for a
follow
birdie.
through.
Let's see if we can get it. Come on.
The ball
Got it.
rolled up to the hole like kids on Halloween and took the candy.
Thanks, Jim. Alright, here we go.
The last hole on the first 9 is a dogleg left par 4 named Carolina Cherry.
I've got 2 setups for you here.
Alright. That one's a risky shot, or we can play it
Take
safe.
a smooth swing and place it on the fairway.
Uh,
Control your balance.
let's play it safe. Good thing too.
This is a lovely shot, Jim. He put this right down
Almost
the
240 yards.
You got about 150 yards to the flagstick on this one. Not bad. We have a chance for the green here.
Alright.
Here's an option safely aimed at the green.
That one's a full power shot.
middle. He's hit this ball right at the flagstick.
Actually,
Jim.
pretty much close.
No easy
Still pretty
putt from
close.
here, but
Good.
You should sink it. Straight line on this shot. I
Okay.
say we aim for the center of the cup.
Alright. Uh-oh.
In the hole.
Oh, we actually nailed it.
5 under par.
Could have done with... Oh, that was close. Judge, you see the line? It was hooking to the right. It almost missed. But we got a lucky break as that goes in for a birdie. And we are 5 under par in the front 9. Alright.
The second 9 starts with Camellia, a long downhill par 4.
Thanks, Jim.
Not much more is needed than a clean swing down the fairway. All right, power up. Let's smash this down the fairway.
There you go. A little bit less than what we wanted. Or what the caddy wanted.
Awesome shot. It has found the fairway.
From here,
All right.
we've got a great chance to land one by the flagstick.
There you go. Pretty much needed a perfect shot,
That
and
is a
we got
textbook
it.
approach to this green, and it's a great position to make a putt.
This one plays a little past the hole. It's going to move right to left, about a cup on the outside.
Alright. Aim it a little bit to the right. There you go. We're good.
Great
Oh, the hook didn't matter.
Get the birdie.
Got another birdie putt. Alright, on to hole 11.
Amen Corner begins at number 11, White Dogwood.
Alright, on to the
I
next
recommend we play
two
it
shot.
safe and go to the fairway.
Alright,
Or if you'd like, we can lay up.
there we go.
Gotta
About
like
300
this,
yards there.
Perfectly placed on the fairway.
Well, if you want to play it safe on this one, go for the middle of the green. Anything towards the flag.
Bit shorter than I
Beautiful
wanted.
strike. This will end up on the putting
I'm
surface.
barely on the green. So it's going to be a little bit tough to get this
This
birdie
is the
putt.
kind of putt that separates the pros from the amateurs. Make this putt. This plays past the hole and on the outside right of the cup.
Alright. Here we go.
It's
Nailed
in the
it.
books. It's a birdie.
Nice. That's another birdie. That puts us at 7 under for the round. Alright, on to hole 12.
Named after the shrub, Golden Bell is one of the most famous holes in all of golf.
Easy shot here. Put a good swing on it and we'll be looking at birdie. Look, we're going to end up really close on this one if you aim right for the...
A little bit less, but it should still be good.
You couldn't ask for a better position on this
Oh
green to
yeah,
make a
there we
putt.
go.
Don't get in your head. Nice short putt.
Do they? I was wondering if they would have had the famous
and give it a solid
walk
spin.
across the bridge. I don't know. They might have had that, but I might have just
That
skipped
shot
past it.
falls for a birdie.
But I think there's another... Well, at least there's the bridge right there. Man, we're on a birdie streak. Let's see if we can get this par 5, which is the second most famous hole at Augusta National. Because it's a very makeable par 5.
The last leg of Amen Corner bears the name of the plant for which Augusta National is most noted, azalea.
Let's make sure to keep this on the fairway. Here are a few options.
All right.
Oh,
Still
I
a
don't
bit
get any
weaker. I'm
better
still
than
guess
this.
not used
Right
to
down the center.
Tiger Woods' swing style.
Play this 210 yards to the flagstick from this mark. On this one, we can go for the middle of the green, which is safe, or we can be a little risky and go for the flagstick.
Let's
You should safely carry
let's play
to
it
the green
safe.
on this one.
Actually, no, I think we can make it. Just gotta bring down that focus, reduce the pressure. How close is this gonna be?
This ball's going to end up in a great position.
There we go. Putting for eagle now. There we go. Let's reduce the pressure to nail this eagle. I don't know why Tiger Woods would be under pressure.
And that is in the hole.
At least
for
in
eagle.
2012 at the... A little bit lower than the peak of his career, but still. Alright, so we did get that Eagle 3 at 13th. Alright, on to the
Number
14th.
14 is named Chinese Fur and is the only hole on the course without a single bunker.
Let's make sure you keep this on the fairway. Here are some options.
Oh, a bit lower and a hook to the left, but
This
still a good
calls
shot.
for an aggressive shot.
Now, the cool part is, like, after every shot, you can open up the United States Golf Association rulebook.
You're looking at about 100 yards of the flagstick from this mark. You really don't have any unrisky options here.
Alright. Oh. That one didn't go out so well. Alright, gonna have to do a long putt here. Bit short, but it should be enough to...
Well, that's a good putt from that distance. A little misjudgment of speed there, but not bad.
Yeah, it could have been worse. So now we're going for par. Oh, nope. Hooked it to the
Had
right
line
again, so...
almost all
For the
way
first...
to the hole and just missed.
Tap this one in.
That's in the cup for a bogey.
So for the first time since the second hole, we got ourselves a bogey. We're still in good shape. Still, like, I think I'm still at, like, 9 under par. With 4 holes to go. There we go.
Firethorn is a reachable par 5 that has always provided great Masters drama.
All right, let's take a nice smooth swing and leave this one right in the middle of the fairway.
There we go.
A
Got a good
beautiful
bounce.
shot,
Oh, it's
and
9
this one
under.
is
I thought we
down
were
the
still at 10
fairway.
under.
We've
Oh, no,
got
it was.
a long
I did say it was
190
we were at
yards
9
to the
under.
flagstick from this spot. All right, you can go for the flagstick on this one, or go for the middle of the green. Either way, they're both.
A little bit
Well, this looks
stronger,
like a stock 5-iron shot.
a little bit tougher, but should still be over and into
Oh,
the...
that's going to
Yep.
be a very makeable.
Oh, it's
putt
actually
after
better
that
to hit it
approach.
over
Well
power.
played.
We've got an eagle on this one. You want to aim this one past the hole to the right.
A lot of pressure. I've not really done this well at Augusta. There we
That's
go.
his second eagle of the day.
Oh, that's why, because it was for eagle. That's been working out well for us. That's our second eagle. 2 of the last 3 holes, thankfully, because of the placement of these holes. We got 3 holes left, and we're at 11 under.
Red Bud is the last par 3 on the course. This hole is played entirely over water.
You've got a couple options here. If you want to play it safe, go for the middle of the green. But if you want
Alright.
to be risky,
Let's go full strength. Where's this one gonna end up?
That makes putting a whole lot easier if you can set yourself up
There you
like
go,
that.
kept it nice and flat. Got a good chance at birdie.
Control your tempo. This one's gonna move right to left, about a cup on the outside. Play a little
Let's try it
past
like
the
there.
hole.
Count
Perfect.
that for a birdie.
There we go. Trying to finish off on a strong note. We got 2 to go. .370 and .385. There we go. Load it up. Let's go
Number
to hole 17.
Nandina might be one of the most demanding driving holes on the course.
So yeah, if you haven't noticed, each hole of this course is named after a
Two
type
ways
of
to go
tree.
here. Both are safe in my book.
Got it. A little bit weaker, but still got a good 300-yard
Time to
drive.
think aggressive with a lie like that.
All right, this shot's gonna come with a lot of risk. We've got to go straight for the flagstick.
A little bit tougher, but I think I hooked it to the
You're gonna
right.
love where this ends up. Almost in the hole.
Let's drop
Not
this
bad.
ball. Nice, easy, short putt.
There we go.
Put
There
that
we
on
go.
the card as a birdie.
Man, Tiger Woods is really good in this game. But that's what you get when you play as a 99 overall golfer. Got one more hole to go. One more hole to go. And that's the 18th. Oh, I still forget I have to press the A button.
18th hole is an uphill dogleg right par 4.
Alright, and there we go.
Relax and put this shot down the fairway.
Oh. A little bit weaker, but cleared all the trees. We're
Can
good.
get aggressive here with the next shot.
You should play this 130 yards to the flagstick from here. Here's what I'm thinking. Target straight at the flagstick, but it's key to hit the correct percentage.
I'll try. Nope. Hit it full strength. And I think I even hooked it a little bit to the right. But we're still good. We can still nail it for birdie. Is it gonna make it?
Not a routine putt for sure, but you really want to make those.
True. He's right. We should have made that one. But we can at least round it up with an even par at that hole. There
He
we go.
comes away with a par.
There we go. A nice, nice 13 under par for the round. There you go. The actual Masters scorecard. Which is what real PGA Tour players use. They have their own scorecards. They have to keep track of everything. And have to make sure that it's verified. Otherwise, you will get penalized for incorrect scorecards. Alright. So that is a way that is a round at Augusta National in Georgia. But there was another thing you could
Next
do.
event.
So in this game there are 2 ways to get into the Masters tournament. And of course they're not going to show it here because I already made that top step. But you have to either get into the top 70 in the EA Sports golf rankings. As you see here, my golfer is 61, so they earned their spot in the Masters. Or another way to do it without worrying about getting into those top 70 is to wrong thing. Oh no, that's why. Is to pass these 10 challenges at Augusta National. I've only done half of them. They vary, like playing multiple rounds. Well, not multiple rounds. Wait, is it multiple rounds? No, but you will have to play challenging holes, do incredible challenges, like chip it in from out of the green to get a birdie. Get 7 straight birdies. Finish the back 9 with a 6 under par back 9 to technically win the Masters. Play a whole round of golf to get Tiger Woods his first green jacket and with a 65. Or what set the stage for it, so to speak. There we go. Alright. But yeah, that is another way to make the Masters. And you could even do what hadn't been done at this point. You could be a female golfer playing at Augusta National. I need to look it up. When were women allowed to play at Augusta National? Let me look it up real quick before I switch over to EA Sports PGA Tour. Hey, Echo. Hi, Oath. Oh, this was the first year. Oh no, it's next year. It was 2012 was the first year that women were allowed to play without their husbands. I'm doing good, Hedgehog. Thanks for asking. Let me shout you out before I switch over to EA Sports PGA Tour. Oop. It would help if I swapped over to here. There we go. I hope you're doing well. There we go. Alright. Now let's swap on over to the PlayStation 5 with EA Sports PGA Tour, which was the first game in the PGA Tour series since 2015. Since Rory McIlroy PGA Tour for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Now, for some reason, Rory McIlroy didn't have the Masters. Maybe because EA didn't think of it and their deal ran out with the golf club. So there was no Augusta National on Rory McIlroy PGA Tour. Oh, you know what? I can't believe I did something stupid. I can't believe I forgot. Oops, I forgot to set the PS5 properly for streaming. Give me a few moments, guys. Alright, there we go. Let me go ahead and swap things back. Alright, just wait for the console. There we go. Now you can hear the menu music that plays before you start the game on PS5. Now, I don't have an Xbox Series X or S, and so I don't know if stuff like this happens in the Xbox version of the game. Well, hopefully the internet's gonna hold. Let's go ahead, start it. Swap on over to recording. And we'll go ahead and start a recording. Oh, that's right. Oh, I guess I won't record. Oh.
Sports. It's in the game.
There you go. It's hard to believe this game is 2 years old. Welcome to the Masters. No, wrong channel, Hecho. Yeah, I guess you could say you wish PS5 had custom themes, but it's hard to argue when every game has its own theme. When every game has its own theme on the PlayStation. Alright, press the button. So let's connect online. Which, yes, the servers are still active for this game 2 years later. Oop. I'm gonna have to swap over to my phone so we can change the stream stuff. Here we go. Create a dashboard. Let's stream manager. There we go. There we go. Alright, now we're good. No, don't have Wii Sports either. Alright, so yeah, this is my custom golfer. We'll do a round here later, but I do... we'll be able to go here. We'll be playing a full round later. But first we want to go into my career mode. As we actually get to do a quick round setting here at Augusta National. I know, Hecho, but I know GTA 5 servers have been active 10 years later, but the problem is EA usually gives up on online stuff 2 or 3 years after the game comes out. Alright, let's see. Here's all the stuff. Technically, I am the best golfer in the world by 0.4 for point. I don't know how they judge points in this game. Still got sponsored challenges, which I haven't done in a while. But that's the way you get stuff. That is true, Hecho. You are correct. But all the licenses want to stay away from Grand Theft Auto for some strange reason. I can't understand why. So we'll leave it at a decent 65 challenge. We'll switch into our round 2 close. As long as we stay as long as we stay above 2 over par, we should be able to make it to round 3. So let's go ahead and start it up. Oh yeah, true.
From the Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly
I am going to be covering up the scorecard though.
Masters.
Oh, a little bit.
Live second round
There you
coverage
see
of
him
the
down in
season's first,
20th place.
many say most coveted major championship.
As we
Things
start
starting
the
to
back
slowly
9
take
at
shape here
Camellia.
on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. The leader is the Englishman, Tyrrell Hatton. He's currently at 8 under. So let's get you out to the action on the turn as we head.
So I had to
the
recover
tee
from a
at
bad.
par 410.
I had to recover from a bad front 9. I was 3 over par. Now let's see. I think we're probably already in the lag. Ooh, yep. Okay. Good thing I noticed before I took the swing. It would be hard to get an accurate shot if I'm covering up. If I'm covering up the yellow area there. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Ooh, barely got it in the accuracy zone. However, it's going to be a little bit weaker than top. Now, unlike in Tiger Woods 12 and 13, you're on your own judging every shot, just like the old days.
This Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
Now, I already have a bit of popularity because, like I mentioned, I'm apparently the #1 golfer in the world, and I'm coming off of winning PGA's playoffs postseason, or the PGA Tour's postseason, the FedEx Cup. Alright, let's see. Oh, hold on, my dad's calling me, so I gotta do something. I will be right back, guys. Enjoy the gentle sounds of the winds at Augusta. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. Need to do something real quick. Let's go put this away. There we go. Alright. Sorry about the wait, guys. Apologize. I'll put back over. Let's see. Joe, is this what you bring me back to? Yes, out of all the canoes, the most dangerous ones are definitely volcanoes. Thank you, Hecho. Alright. Alright. Oop. That could work. At least it didn't stay in the rough. I'll take it on the fairway. Alright. There we go. Let's try it like this. Oop. Uh-oh. Yeah, I know it's my fault. Ooh, almost worked. Almost got it in the hole.
Fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I set it so that it auto-taps in when I'm within 2 feet of the hole. So I'm not going to miss this one.
So that's in for par to start this back.
Unfortunately, it does mean that I'm covering up the entire scorecard. Sorry about that. Alright, so we're still in the top 20.
The second hardest hole in Masters history, the 520-yard par 411. It's been noted that the great Bobby Jones always wanted there to be a wide gap between a good tee shot and a bad one. Thus, in keeping with that spirit, this hole was lengthened 15 yards back in 2022.
Alright, so we just got to be careful of that water hazard on the left. Alright. Well, luckily the wind's going to the right, so that may play in our favor. Time for a power drive. Yes. Oh, no. Well, I'd rather have it aimed to the right than aimed to the left.
Green pushing this one a little to the right.
But still good.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
Alright. But we have a problem, unfortunately. The
The
trees are in the way. Actually, I could just, like, do a little fade shot. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Yeah, there's the flag. Just got to be careful. Alright. Let's aim it a little bit to the right. Left again. There you go. A little bit less. Uh-oh. Well, again, I did say I would rather aim to the right than aim to the left. Although, of course, I would have preferred aiming it straight on, but at least we're close on this par 4. Just got to get it close. Alright, here we go. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. Let's see. Just a little bit to the left. Well, at least this one's going to be
8-foot putt here.
relatively straight on. Let's aim it a little bit to the right. And putt. Alright, still nailed it for par.
Well done. It is a par here at 11. And he'll remain right where he is.
Nice. Alright. We dropped the spot, but we're still above the +2 minimum that we need to do to make the cut.
Maybe the most famous
Here we go.
par 3
This will be a better chance to see that area I told you. That famous area, that famous bridge. I'll tell you. I tried to show you in Tiger Woods 12.
Trying best as you can to gauge the wind. Absolutely critical.
Perfect. Let's see. At least this is gonna stay on the green. I'll take it. It's gonna be long, but at least we made it on the green. Now let's actually see us walk across the famous bridge of what is known as Amen Corner. Oh, we're not on the green. I thought we were on the green. Oh well. We can at least try to get it close. There we go. Right about there. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. That was way too hard. That delay is killing me. Alright. Well, let's see if we can nail this for par. Luckily, the putting meter is pretty slow, so I don't have to worry as much about mishitting there.
Ooh, good
Just
speed
a
there. That would
hair
lead
too
just a
much
couple
to
of
the
feet.
right. So we will be auto putting for bogey.
So a tough hole, and it's in for bogey at 12. He'll
Well,
drop
hopefully
back
we can
now
try
to
to
1 under par.
hopefully we can try to make up that stroke on the
This
famous
13th tee box,
13th
one
hole
of the
here.
favorite spots for all the golfers. It's a rest.
Of course,
space,
known as
very
the hole known
peaceful
as
back
Azalea.
there. Chance to gather your thoughts and then maybe gather some momentum.
Oh,
Turn
sorry
one
you
over
hear my
off the
dog
tee,
barking.
and then turn on the jets. Maybe make eagle
Usually means
here.
he wants to go out, so I will again be right back. Alright, hopefully I didn't leave you alone too long this time. I'm probably still gonna get something. Alright. I'm glad I re-downloaded this game, especially in time for the Masters tournament. Hooked it a bit to the right. Well, maybe the underpower will make it not go into the rough. Okay, good.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
Thankfully that went well. The problem is now we got to deal with a 3-wood to the hole. Slightly to the left. But luckily this is a par 5, so hopefully this won't be too bad. Rolled easily into that sand.
Hit that second shot on the button to this
Well, could have been
par
worse.
5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Just trying to undershoot it so I can let it roll into the green, and I did. Nice! 2.5 feet to the hole. That'll be definitely be enough to
a birdie opportunity coming
definitely
up.
be enough to get us back to 2 under. Yeah, I know, DJ. It's almost your birthday. You still got another week. Next Saturday. There we go. Perfect.
Just like that, it's a
And
birdie
we-
here at 13.
That's what I was hoping for. We immediately undid that bogey in the previous hole. And now we're back to 2 under. As we got
On to
2
the
more holes in this
440
quick
yard
round.
14th, the only hole at Augusta National without a single bunker. The terraced green is the challenge here. This 14th hole at 440 yards is a good one. The real challenge here is the green. Two-time Masters champion Ben Crenshaw considered this to be one of the most difficult in golf.
is your is your birthday on the? I forgot, DJ. Is your birthday on the 12th or the 13th? Oh no, this one's gonna go into the rough. Either that or no, still good.
And that a good shot up the hill.
Here, just be careful when you overshoot the.
14.
When you click it in that red area, that's gonna make the timing.
Second shot coming up. Let's
That's gonna
check
make
in for the first time
the
with
meter
no
go
big
faster,
third.
so you have to adjust accordingly to how fast you hit it.
On the previous, looking for 2 in a row.
That was the voice you heard was the 13th. Okay, thank you for telling me. So it is Thursday. My bad. So yeah, they see Nota Begay the third, one of the on-course commentators. We'll see if we'll hear the other one, Miss Iona Simpson. Perfect. Slightly to the left. That may have actually worked out a bit more to my benefit. Alright, not bad.
And that's a good
That's a
approach
decent
shot,
size.
just a little
We could at
left of the
least
hole, but a
try to
good
get
chance
par
for
on
birdie.
this one. Well, let's see if we
17-foot
can
putt here.
sink this one for birdie. It's always tough to read the suggested line. I always miss it by a little bit, as you saw. There we go. Good. Good. Alright, come on. I think I aimed it. I didn't aim it enough.
Got it there,
But at least I'm going to get par in this
target.
one. Remember, since we're within 2 feet, this is going to auto-tap in. So we're going to get this par for sure.
No issues there. It is a par here at 14.
Could have gone with that birdie
And
since
still
I
remain
bogeyed the
at
16th.
1 under par.
But the good news is we are going to make it
So
to...
for our future golfer, Frank,
we
it
finished,
is on to the weekend. Who knows?
-1
You get out early
even.
on
We
Saturday,
finished 4 strokes above the cut
see
line.
what happens.
Exactly. There's such a fine line, Rich, between playing well and sort of...
Despite
not
finishing
struggling,
4
but
over
just
for the
really
round,
putt goes in here or there.
my good first round puts us at
A couple of birdies early,
1 under for the
pull
tournament.
one in, and all of a sudden you're off and running.
So it seems like I'm
Till
still going to
next
need
time
some
for our
more
entire
practice before I
cast
get
and
my
crew,
own
I'm
green
Rich Black.
jacket. So it looks like, yeah, like I said, I'm going to get some, I need to get some more attribute increases before I can get myself the green jacket. And of course, since this is an EA game, we got ourselves a battle pass system. But yeah, we qualified. We qualified and we made the cut. So we get to play Saturday and Sunday at the Masters. As we switch into our round 3 Under Armour polo shirt. We're tied for 28th as we're gonna start off this. We're actually gonna start normally on this round. We're gonna do the first 5 holes of the course.
From the Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents the Masters. Today it's live.
Alright, it's
third-round
11:36
coverage of
in
this,
Augusta,
season's
Georgia,
first
and it's time for me to
major
start my
championship.
round.
Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. Our leader, one of the most popular green jacket winners ever, Hideki Matsuyama. He's at 9
The
under.
first Japanese player to win
Meanwhile,
the
our
Masters,
featured
I
golfer
believe.
Needing to go low here, currently 8 shots off the front-running pace.
There you go. 2 completely
We'll get
different
right out
rounds.
to
I
the
thought
action here as we head to the tee
I shot a
at
5
par
under.
4 first.
Shot a 5 under par for the first round, and I then shot 4 over par for the second round. So we need to find some consistency soon. Perfect. Perfect. Well, barely perfect, but it's good enough. They count it because of how decent my accuracy attribute is.
And that a wonderful tee shot. It's in the fairway here to
There we
get
go.
this
Good
Saturday
shot.
started. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona.
There, here's the other commentator.
Yes, we have 140 yards left to the flag. Pin all the way at the back. He can fly it the full way.
Perfect. Oh, that was as perfect as you could get on the timing. But I'm probably still going to miss the shot. Yep, there it goes. Should have undershot it. But could have been worse. I'll take it.
That one was running
We're not going to
so
get a green in regulation, though. Let's see if we can roll it up. There you go. There we go. Pull it up. Oh, almost. Almost had it
We
perfect.
could be fairly pleased with that.
But at least
Frank.
we're
What do you
gonna...
think?
Oh,
I
no.
certainly do. It was
It's
so,
just a bit
so
too
good.
far. So I have to tap this in myself, but this shouldn't be a problem. Perfect. Perfect. We're gonna nail it in for par.
Safely in. It's a par here at the
That's a good
first,
start.
and he'll remain in red figures at 1 under.
Yeah, not a bad start. Even par to start the
Moving on to
round.
the 575-yard par 5 second at
As we
Augusta
go down
National.
the
One
second
of
hole,
2 par
pink
fives
dogwood.
on this first 9. Reachable in 2 for many in the field, but the green is protected by large, deep bunkers.
Well, at least I know that my volume levels will actually be good when I decide to do my own video on this game. On these 2 games. The first and the last Masters games. Well, for now, last Masters game until EA comes up with a PGA Tour 2, probably. Hopefully they'll make it. Because they need some competition. Because 2K needs some competition. Almost nailed it. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that was what I was afraid of. No, 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 no! Ah, what are the odds?
Contact with the leaves and the branches, and just nowhere for it to go except into the hazard.
Oh, oh, no, no, oh no, I accidentally quit. If you take a bad shot in this game, you can quit and just start over the hole. Something you can get away with since Tiger Woods 12, ironically enough.
From the Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents the Masters. Today,
And there you see the times of the
third
other
round
guys.
coverage
The
of
other guys
this
don't golf until
season's
2 hours
first
later.
Major championship.
Alright.
Learner here in our
Let's see if I can
tower
actually
overlooking
hit it
the
with
18th
accuracy
green.
this time.
Mike Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen.
Oh,
as
Iona
we
Stephen.
check
I thought it was
the
Simpson.
Saturday leaderboard.
My bad. Uh-oh.
Our leader, one of the most popular
no.
green jacket winners
Well,
ever.
at least it's not going in the bunker.
Matsuyama. He's at 9 under.
Sorry! I didn't mean to hit your foot there.
As we pick up the action here on the tee.
Alright, let's
at the
just
par 5 second.
try to get this on the green. Hooked it a bit to the left. Hopefully that shouldn't matter. Well, I'm gonna have to make those
That
poor
second
guys
shot on the button is
get
par
off their
five, but Frank couldn't get it
get
to
off
stop.
their lawn
Too
chairs.
good, too long, sadly.
Alright, well at least this is a par 5, so we're only just trying to chip this in for, at least try to chip this in for a birdie. Well, there we go. I'm still trying to get used to the, ooh, guess I should have underhit it even more. Guess I got a 20-foot putt for, 20-foot
Birdie
putt for,
opportunity at
for birdie.
2, and Nota Begay is down there.
Hey Lewis,
Players
how you
have
doing,
the
buddy?
Option to take less break,
Hey strategist.
increasing the speed here.
How you guys doing? Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. How was Call of Duty? Into Lewis. There we go. And then, yeah, it worked. The notification went through. Oh, yeah, I noticed Lewis was going pew-pew. Is everybody playing first-person shooters? Maybe I should get on that and, maybe I should get on that. Oh, that's what you meant. Maybe I should get on that and play the old, Call of Duty, the old Call of Duty Modern Warfare games that's on PlayStation 4 and 5. I see. Yeah, those types of things are always tough. I always just, like, go to the channel I want to on my phone. Then it'll, like, count it, I think. So, welcome. For those that do not know me, and I don't know if you would at this point or not, but I'm JBN29, or over on the other side, I'm known as JBeing Natural. I play mostly sports and racing games. And today, with the famous golf tournament, the Masters, coming up in just under a week, I figured why not play the first two, well, the first game to have it, which I did earlier. I played Tiger Woods 12, which was the first game to have the golf course. And then this one, EA Sports PGA Tour, which is the latest game to have Augusta National. At least unless 2K could come up with a deal. This is the latest game to have it. This game came out in 2023. You dropped yourself off a roof in order to live? Dang. I think my brother would know something about that. He used to play the modern Call of Duties. Hey, Ren. Over on the other side, how you doing? You totally witnessed it. Yeah, I bet. Alright, let's see if we can nail this putt for birdie. If not, just at least get it close for par. Oh. You almost distracted me there, buddy. Hydrate, got it.
Nope.
I'm not blaming you for that one. I always seem to misread the putts. Like I said, we're within the 2 feet. We're gonna tap it in for birdie, or tap it in for par. Thank you for that.
That finished off for par. Here with the second.
Alright, still one under par for the tournament.
Right where he is.
Lewis, don't you dare! You better not have those points!
Down to the short par 4.
You better not have the points to make me take off my glasses!
One of the more underrated holes on this golf course. We know those 5 pars plus the 12th.
Alright, here we go. Hole 3 here at Augusta.
Rightly so, but this is
Let's see if I can get good timing on this one.
Strategic, and you need some touch.
Good. Good. Nice. Perfect shot. Well, okay, good. Whew! Good thing Holy isn't here.
And no issues.
Not bad.
Good tee shot.
Just about where you
Short
wanted.
grass.
Was what I got for power.
So
I wish your
not a whole
character could
lot
wear
left to
glasses
go
in this
here.
game.
She'll set up
I don't
her
know if you
second.
can,
It
though.
is
I need to
par
check
4.
out the pro shop. Alright, try to... It's a good thing you can't pull your points here. I guess I'll give myself a little margin for error. I guess I gave myself too much of a margin of error. I'm glad to hear it, Rin. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, Hecho's probably still looking. You're right. Alright,
4 feet now
good approach
for
shot.
birdie.
Let's see if we can finish this hole off for birdie. Get our first 1 under for the round. Hi, DJ. I figured you'd raid. That's what I get. I mistimed it.
Oh, now that is gonna hurt.
So we missed our chance at birdie because I tapped it just a bit too early. But par is still good. You always...
So that
Par is
takes
the
the
least you
limit.
hope for in a
Par here
hole.
for third. And he'll remain.
I'm also a sucker for this little hole-out music they play occasionally, if you can hear it. Let me mute.
Now to the 4th, an excellent par 3. This requires a solid, pure strike. You can't fake it on this hole, and you're happy to walk away with 3. Next up, the stout par 3 4th here at Augusta National, measuring 240 yards. Middle to long iron is the play here, but accuracy is key with the 2 bunkers.
Yeah, to be fair, it is hard to hear with the commentators. This is a tough par 3. Oh, I hope Persona 5 went well for you, DJ. Oh, and this conversation I'm seeing on Twitch with these 2 friends is... Oh, man, made it all the way to the stands. Luckily, it'll give me a little bit of freedom to push it out. There we go.
Second shot now here at the par 3.
I think that's a good... Perfect. Should have aimed it more to the right then. But at least it made it on the green. We got a chance at par.
Right about 9 feet here to the hole.
Alright, let's try this way. Let's see if this time I should be able to time it well. Nice! Whew, got the right break. And we got another par as we're heading into the final hole of this quick round. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday. Or at least as good of a Friday as you can get.
Magnolia, a par 4 at a stout 495 yards. Avoiding the too deep
Welcome to
bunkers
Magnolia.
left of the fairway is a must, but a sloped green full of little hollows
You
makes
thanked me by
getting
telling my
approach
Pokemon to
birdie
blow up.
range
Right?
no
It's
small
just past
feat.
midnight for you and strategist. I forgot. Alright. We're just inside the top 30. So oh no! What have I done? I pushed it too quick! I mean, I was gonna say, at least I would have had the benefit of staying on the fairway.
And that will
I
not
cannot
be the
believe I pressed it
desired outcome.
that
It's
early.
into the second
And we're in a
tee.
par 4, so there's a good
Watch the
chance I'm
fairway.
gonna
This is
bogey
second
out
at
this
number
hole.
5.
Oh, there we go. Stay above the bunker. Nice, that was a makeup. Granted, it's still gonna be a long approach shot for birdie, so I gotta really get this close.
Third shot, looking for a good one.
There we go. Alright, hopefully we can get it. Good. Good! Alright. That should hopefully stay on the green. Oh, no! Oh, no! I forgot the 60-degree wedge spins it backwards. Oh. Alright, well. Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna bogey this hole. No saving it this time. Oh no, maybe worse.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No, no chance.
Oh no! Oh no! I accidentally quit the round. Oh, good thing it saves to the start of the hole. Hey, maybe that's for my benefit. That is the thing about these old PGA games, or older, I guess I should
The
say.
Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia.
Let's try that hole again, shall we?
EA Sports so proudly
It would have been a
presents
lot better if I
the
didn't
Masters.
accidentally
Today it's
hit
live
half
third
my
round
power.
coverage of this, the season's first
Let's try this again.
major championship.
Alright.
Well, if yesterday was any
Alright, we're just
indication,
inside
we
the top
should be in
30.
for a memorable
Let's see if
weekend
we
of golf
can
here
get
as
it on
we
the
take in
fairway.
leaderboard on this Saturday. Leader,
Hooked
one
it a
of
bit
the-
to the right, but let's look at this special power shot animation. I was about to say animatic. Phony, great big phony. Hey, be quiet. I'm trying my best, okay? It would have been a much better hole if I didn't hit it like 45%.
That was a big swing. And it is going to be a big result.
Alright, try again. There we go. Ooh, the impact is so good. Stay in the green. Stay in the green. Okay. At least it didn't go in the sand
Certainly
this
had enough
time.
Power, just didn't have any touch.
I touched the button. Does that count, Frank? Alright, let's see. I want to try to gently roll this in. Got a tank big whoop. Want to fight about it? There we go. Knock it in, please. Ah! Just, yeah,
I think we'll be
just
seeing
a
that
bit
one on
too
the
much to
highlight
the.
shows
It was to
tonight,
the left,
Frank,
but it was just a
all
bit
in
too
all,
much for the
it's
left.
Not too bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not bad, but not great. So, not bad.
Thanks, Frank.
One finished off.
All right. So the simulation was in my favor. We went 3 under it for the rest of the holes. We'll see where that puts us.
So for our featured
At 4 under par, we're 8 behind the leader, Terrell Hatton. That puts us inside the top 20. But unfortunately, I don't think this is... Unless we see a major collapse at the top, we're not going to win the Masters. There we go. And the game, of course... And since this is an EA game, they're still trying to get you to pony up for all the special features for 15 bucks you get some premium currency for the game's pro shop, and you get an XP boost when you make it to the PGA or the LPGA, because they brought back a feature that was in Tiger Woods 14. But let's listen to this special intro you get for the Masters.
Sunday at Augusta. 3 simple words that bring to mind those timeless images of yesteryear. And what lies in store today? What decisions to be made? What putts to agonize over? What roars will echo and reverberate through the second 9? And who will be left standing in the twilight, trophy aloft, sporting a new green jacket? This is the final round of the Masters.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today could be a coronation in the world of golf, a champion crown, a green jacket awarded, and enough memories created to last a lifetime. It is the
Alright,
great
so we got a
challenge that
slim
all these
chance, but
golfers
we're only
face,
playing
trying
holes
to
10 to
string 4
15.
solid rounds together,
If we get a
trying to
strong
best
showing
Mother
here,
Nature
there's a
and this
slim
course,
chance
and
we'll
trying
be
to
taking
beat
home the green
entire
jacket.
field as we
After
check
bogeying the first
leaderboard.
hole, we went on a tear,
Tyrrell Hatton
birdieing
is
5 of the
on
last
top.
next.
He's currently at 13
Yeah, 5 of the
under.
last 8. Oh, we're playing the
So
entire
let's get you out
back
to the
9.
action on the
Alright,
turn
so they
as
want us
we
to
head
earn
to
that
the
green
tee
jacket.
at the par 4 10th.
Oh no! Oh no!
That came
Oh,
out funny. It
well,
started way left.
yeah, hooked it way left,
And
but
this
again,
gonna come down and
could've been
lodge
worse.
itself in the second cut. So a poor tee shot at 10. Now his second.
there we go. See if we can hook this around. Uh-oh. Well. Oh no. Look out! 4! Oh gosh, I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry! Oh man, I'm so sorry! So maybe I won't play that full round because we pretty much have already. Good. Yeah, bit to the left. Oh no. Oh no. Oh well. See if we can chip it in for par.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Yeah. Okay. See if that's enough. Even the overswing wasn't enough. Alright. See if we can get this putt for bogey. Alright, here we go. Good. Come on. We're going for double bogey. Dang it. Yeah, Lewis, what's your question? Well, yeah, like I said, it was going to take a near perfect back 9 for us to get that
one finished off
green jacket.
with double bogey. And he's going to fall to
And
6
hadn't already
under
got
par.
another, and he's hadn't 7 holes
We move
ahead of
along
us. He's
to
got a good
hole
chance of
number 11
recovering.
here at Augusta National, now at 520 yards, a par 4. This tee box shifted a bit to the left in 2022, which lengthened the hole a good 15 yards, so that now.
Oh no!
navigating
Come
a tee
on!
shot down the right
Well,
side.
hopefully the wind.
brings
It's
more
actually like
risk into play.
counteracting the wind, so not that bad. I'll take it.
Beautiful tempo to that swing.
Only a
This
slightly
gonna
left
wind up
miss.
Squarely in the fairway. Now one of the tougher second shots in golf. The second,
No,
you're
no.
at
The most
11.
damage you can do in this game is just hit a fan with a golf ball. I don't think the PGA would allow that. I underswung it even by a lot,
That's
and
got
it's
to be disciplined.
still
Good
went
one
in.
the fairway,
We're
and
still
the
winning the
approach winds
sand.
up in a bunker.
Oh well. Let's see if we can knock this in for birdie. Oh no. At least it aimed perfectly, but I hit it too hard. Alright, 16 feet for par.
That was very difficult
More
to get
balls,
that to
please.
stop, even out of the sand.
Well, at least
And
this
that
is a
was
straight
right
putt,
on
so as
mark.
long as I don't miss, we're gonna get a par. There we go.
That is well read. A terrific putt there.
There we go. I'll take it.
And he'll remain at 6 under par.
Yeah, see, Tyrrell Hatton from England already birdied the four, so like I said, it was going to take a near perfect,
so easy on the eyes.
it was going to take
So
a
much
near
harder
perfect
is
effort to
figuring
win
these winds.
that green
The
jacket.
answers lie somewhere near the top of those towering
I
pines
literally
that
just
kiss
got the master
Georgia
ball when
sky.
Lewis requested more balls.
Augusta's beguiling beauty. Golden Bell.
Good. At least got it exactly on at the right meter.
Oh no.
Oh no, he's right into the
Uh-oh, that's
water.
gonna need to calm
That was
down,
that
but
was
I
pretty much
don't
exactly
think it
where they
will.
wanted it,
Nope.
and
It is back
it
into the water.
still
Short of
rolled
this
into the
12th green.
water.
Okay, so now after the drop and the penalty stroke, this will become his third shot now.
Let's
at
see if
the
we can
par
hold
three.
out from here. It was near perfect, and it still went in the. What the heck?
And that
I'll
will
take
not
one double
want
bogey,
to
but not when it's
cooperate,
like
and it
this. Back, back, back. Try again, please. Well, who blew up your head, Lewis? But now that means we gotta listen to that intro again. Uh-oh.
Sunday at Augusta.
Oh, that way we're gonna have
Three
a
simple words
audio
that bring to
glitch
mind
there.
those timeless images of
You
yesteryear.
can't skip though, so you have to listen to the whole thing
What
every time you
lies in
try
store
that
today?
last round again.
What decisions to be made? What
Well, the last-
paths to agonize over?
the last hole of, or
What
the last round
balls
of
will
any
echo
tournament.
and reverberate to the second nine. And who will be left standing in the twilight, trophy aloft, sporting a new green jacket?
It's splattered everyone.
The final round of the
Nice.
Masters.
There we go.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to
Alright, now
present
let's try again.
the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today could be a coronation in the world of golf, a champion crown, a green jacket awarded, and enough memories created to last a
Alright,
lifetime.
let's try just aiming it
What
over
a
there.
weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament.
There we
By
go.
nightfall,
See
you
if we
will
aim
have
it a
our
little bit
winner.
more to the
As
left.
you take a look at the current leaderboard on this
There we
Sunday
go, that's
afternoon.
better.
A leader
We actually made it
is
on the green.
Englishman,
Now
Tyrrell
let's see that
Hatton.
walk
He's
across
got
the
it
bridge
to
again.
14 under par. We'll get into the action here on the tee at the par 3 12th. This will be a 14-foot putt here.
Alright. Okay, so let's aim it a little bit to the left here. Uh-oh. Bit too hard. Hopefully that doesn't penalize us too much. Good. Nailed it for birdie, so we got one of those
Yes,
strokes back.
and the pace to get up that slope. It is
I went to sleep
in
on
for
last
a
stream and
birdie.
woke up to some odd person I
He's
know for
hanging in there. 5 back.
They
with
was-
6 to go.
I don't know what that is, Lewis, you're right.
Out of hole number
And that has happened to me a
13,
couple of
iconic
times. I know how that
par
feels.
Azalea.
Back
This
down
hole had
Azalea.
some modifications made to it prior to the 2023 Masters that added 35 yards of length to stretch out a new total of 545 yards.
Hooked it to
So
the
what
right.
had
That's not
traditionally
good.
been the easiest
Look out.
hole on the course. Now has a new challenge.
Seems like a
to
lot
it
of people seem
as
to hit it there in the
players
pine
decide on
straw.
their second shot, whether
Oh,
to risk
dang it.
carrying that tributary to Rays Creek that frames the front of this green.
This will be a tough one. There we go. Good. That should get us onto the green, right? And ahead of the river. And this is for I did it too well.
Really
well, at
hit
least
that
this is a
second
par
shot
5,
on the
so
button to this par 5. But
I'm usually
Frank
woken up by the lady
couldn't get
cheering
it
the
to stop.
ladies, so it's always loud and wakes me
good,
up.
too long,
Sometimes
Savage.
it just doesn't happen. Like you leave your computer on. Ooh, I think I went too far back. There we go. Guess it also gave me more hook on the left. Oh no. There it go. Okay. Oh, could have been worse. We got
Not
a
an
nice
ideal
long
result
putt for
there, hoping
birdie.
to maybe get this close. It is on the green, but not where you want to be.
No. Right about. Let's try right about there. Oh no. Another overhit. Hopefully that stays in. I think I hit it too much to the right. Ugh.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there.
Oh
That's
well.
a
Well, at
pretty
least we
good
can
effort.
at least nail it for par. Come on. There we go.
Okay,
Got a par.
circling
I'll
for
take it.
par Here at 13.
Skip on
And
ahead.
he'll stay at 7 under. On to the 440-yard.
Patton's actually losing ground, so we need to get some strokes and fast, and the good kind of strokes.
This 14th hole at 440 yards is a good one. The real challenge here
Good.
is the green.
Good.
Two-time Masters champion Ben Crenshaw
Ooh,
considered this
you
to
love
be
hearing those
one
perfect
of the
shots
most
like that.
difficult in golf.
Just over 300 yards on that
It
tee
looks
shot.
so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Down on the course, let's
Alright,
check
so we're gonna
in
have
with
to-
Nota Begay the third.
144 left to the hole. Have to calculate the wind coming from right to left.
Also gotta adjust from how tough
Good
this
chance at
actually
one.
is. Ooh, ooh! Got lucky to get it rolling back
There's
on the
a good
green.
shot coming in here. I know it's a little long,
Strokes,
but still,
strokes,
inside
strokes.
that 10-foot circle is
Blew
always
it.
good and even money,
Alright, let's
really, to make
try
good.
a little bit to the right here. Let's say right about there. Good. It's really tough to read the line here. Come on. This is good. You see, it's so tough for me to read that.
Missed it right. Just didn't have the right line.
But at least we're gonna get a par. Oh, okay. Family Guy gag. Okay.
That one finished off. It's in for par. And he'll remain
Ah!
right where he is.
Yeah, another touch about the PS5 version because of the
On to the
controller
final par
audio.
5 on this second nine.
You actually get to
Now,
hear
550
the
yards,
shot
15.
and the
This historically
the ball
has
go
played
into the
well
cup.
under par,
Let me see if I can
but
try to
renovations in 2022
get it through the
added
camera.
An extra 20 yards to the hole. Well-placed tee shots to the right side of the fairway create
Uh-oh.
a big advantage, but the risk
Oh,
of
no.
running into
I
the
guess it only goes to the
or facing
four.
the side they'll lie
Well,
is also
thank you,
being
person that hit. It kept it in the fairway. Thank you.
from the fairway. Let's go to Noda.
Looking at the greatest second shot in golf, but don't let the beauty fool you. There is trouble everywhere.
Alright, let's, Oh, here you go. Listen. You can hear me change the club in the bag. Oh, that's why. Alright, let's hit a 7-iron. Uh-oh. Skip.
Yeah.
Okay, well, at
Noda's
least he
risk
made the
it there.
fairway still.
That's a good layup to a good number short of that pond.
Alright,
Ready for
that
his
at least
third shot.
that at least
Needs
kind
to
of
hit
takes
this
the
close.
the like they said, the pond out of play. I switch clubs faster than I switch guns. Alright. Oh no. Oh no! It happened again!
No, that just did not look right from the start, and that ball is into the
No,
hazard.
no, I can't take that. Come on! How did that hook so far to the right that it technically knocked us out of the... Okay. that it knocked me back into the water. Hey, I like wearing blue, so maybe I'm just destined to be in the water.
Sunday at Augusta. 3 simple words that bring to mind those timeless images of yesteryear. And what lies in store today? What decisions to be made? What putts to agonize over? What roars will echo and reverberate through the second 9? And who will be left standing in the twilight, trophy aloft, sporting a new green jacket? This is the final round of the Masters.
EA
Alright, let's
Sports
try this again.
And the PGA Tour, so proud to present the season-long race.
Let's try
for
Firethorn
the FedEx
again.
Cup. Today could be a coronation in the world of golf.
Alright,
a
4 holes
champion
left.
crown,
Try again.
a green jacket awarded, and enough
Okay.
memories created.
Try not to hit that
last
shot
a
to the
lifetime.
left.
But we have already seen 3 scintillating,
Whew.
sometimes spectacular rounds of golf.
There
By
we
the
go.
time
A lot
twilight
better.
comes calling later today, we will have a champion as we
Alright,
check the
233 to the
Sunday leaderboard.
hole.
And
Now
we've
we have a
got
better
some
shot
drama
of
brewing
making
with a
it.
tie at the top at 11 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer still hanging in with a puncher's chance, currently 4 shots off the pace.
Bit of a red line, bit of a hook to the right. This is probably going to go into the...
Oh, that's trouble. Oh, got caught between 2
Ah!
lines there. He either needed to go for it or lay far back. Instead, it's
Ow!
this 15th green.
How did it get over there? Okay, redlining it. Bad idea. Try again. Lewis! Can I, Okay, good. Oh, I can control the audio from here. Good to know. So now you guys don't have to hear the intro again for the 5th time. These intros are good, but if you keep messing up, you're going to be hearing that a lot. Glove, yes, glove is bad in golf. You don't want to go glub. I love Augusta National, but I don't want to go underwater there.
EA Sports
Am I allowed to? Yeah.
and the PGA Tour, so proud to present the season-long race
For the FedEx Cup.
Today could be a coronation in the
YouTube
world
copyright.
of
It
golf.
that doesn't matter,
Champion
DJ.
crown, a green jacket awarded, and enough memories
Probably gonna get
created
copyright claimed anyway.
to last a lifetime. It is the great challenge
Oh,
that all these golfers face,
shit,
trying to string
no.
4 solid rounds
Is
together,
club
trying
just
to
short for
best
golf
Mother Nature
club?
and this
Oh,
course, and
that
trying to
hurt,
beat the
man.
entire
No.
field as we check the
How
leaderboard.
could you?
We've got a tie at the top.
Oh
So
no.
let's get out and pick up the action as we head to the tee at the par 5 15.
No, the strategist, no. Well, at least I can hit a strong shot and not,
Still well over
hopefully not worry
300
about,
yards to the flag. So
not worry
get this
about
to a
hitting.
good
Oh,
number. The
oops,
key
just
here
don't hit
for
it.
his
Just don't hit
second.
it. That was gonna hit the tree. There we go. Hopefully that'll be enough to prevent it from going into.
Oh, this doesn't look promising. And
Please.
that ball is going to wind up being
Proves you
okay.
wrong,
It
Frank.
started flirting
On
with
the
water a
fairway.
bit, but it's a
Take
good
that.
layup here at 15.
I'm so glad I was. Good thing I took that minus. Oh. Alright, so yeah, it's a trick to also. Okay, so maybe like aim it here. Let's try. Maybe a little bit less, like right about here. Good. Good. Not bad. Not bad. We got a shot at birdie. Now let's take a look at the other famous walkway in this game. For real this time.
Right there.
There we go. All right.
slide
Let's
a
at least try to
bit
keep
right.
it, get it close.
It's for birdie.
All right. Let's try this again. Nice. Drops in for birdie, and we finally made up that second
It's
stroke.
a birdie here at 15. That will leave him with a puncher's chance at this.
Yeah, just
back,
3 shots
with
behind.
3 to go.
If the other guys mess up,
We arrive
I
now
still
at
got a
the
shot.
170-yard
But if they
par
catch fire,
16,
it's over.
entirely over water,
As we
with
go
green flanked by
to
3
Redbud.
bunkers. Like every hole at Augusta, precision off the tee here is key. You can make a birdie.
There we go. Just deal with this real quick. There we go. Nice. All right. All right. Par 3. It's going to be a risky shot if we try to... Let's just try to get this on the green. Oh, no. Well, maybe that'll help me out. Hitting it to the left.
Okay, that one's dancing.
Glubber. I wonder if a golfer, glubber, looks at a football
Birdie
pitch.
putt coming up, and we
So
go
you called it, so
to Iona
these
Steel.
guys are called
Yeah, and it's a
golf
pretty straight
glovers?
putt down the slope, but it will pick up pace as it gets towards that hole.
The tough part is trying to figure out where to aim, and it's taken a while for the computer to realize, Thank you guys very much. Alright, that looks good. Looks like it's could just take a straight shot down. Okay, come on. There we go. All hail Glubbers! All hail Glubbers! Is he gonna get a friendly roll? Nah, it needed it to the left actually. It was close though. I'll take those shots. We'll get another par. 10 inches from the hole. We're gonna tap this in for par. There we go.
Okay,
Nice.
that'll be a par here at 16.
Got 2 holes to go, and again, unless they mess up and I catch fire, we got a shot. Alright, we got new guys at the top of the leaderboard. We got some
This
guy
par
named
4
English.
At 440 yards, one of the most famous in the
Nandina.
sport. This is where in 1986, Jack Nicklaus, at the age of 46, made the birdie putt.
That'd be good, you're right.
Call.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Who's in front? Harris English. Alright, so I'm in a tie for 5th with 2 holes to go. It seems likely that those guys are gonna pull away, but we gotta give ourselves a fighting chance. Catch flyer, jump in the water, you glubber! Oh, what do I do without you guys? Nice. Now let's watch this animation go perfectly well this time, instead of hooking just slightly to the right. Woo!
Ooh, some big drives today.
Yes, Harris
That might
English
be the
is not
biggest of the
English.
bunch.
Correct. I'm pretty sure that's a real golfer. Let me look and see where
Couldn't
he's
ask for
from real
anything
quick.
Better. Split the fairway, and now I'll have a go at this second shot.
Let's see. Harris English. Ah, there he is. He's nearby. He's from, well, technically nearby for the course. He's from Valdosta, Georgia. Oh, that's good to know. Now, can you tell me, No. Alright, let's see if we can nail it. Perfect. Hopefully this one works good. Oh!
It was a good strike. I could tell
Yeah!
that by the
Yeah!
sound as the ball came off the club face. That little bounce and check.
Alright.
Well done.
It's a little bit to the right.
Should make this about
And we should be able to make this
80%
for
of the
birdie.
time. It's for birdie.
Come on. Nail it, please. Nice.
Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17.
Nice.
And he'll need
All
a
right.
miracle finish
9 under
here.
par.
2 back, with just the 18th hole remaining.
And now we got a new leader.
Well, the difficulty here at the finishing hole,
This is the final hole, Holly.
465-yard par 4 18th, is that you are coming out of a narrow shoot off the tee, and it is steeply up the hill.
Let's look at the
Good drive,
leaderboard
though,
again.
puts you in position to
We got Max
maybe make a
Homa.
birdie.
And there I am in a tie for third. Again, seems unlikely that I'll win. If I just have to play the best I can do and hope for some good rolls. So a birdie will definitely help us out. A little bit overpowered. And at least we hit it perfectly balanced. Or got it perfectly down the middle.
Yeah, that one.
Yes, DJ, I know about TikTok. Thank you very much.
That is going to work out just fine.
All right.
So now, up the hill, is second at 18.
This will be a tough one. Oop. Hopefully that'll balance out with the wind. Alright. Could have been better, but it could have been worse too.
Good shot.
13 feet from the
Safely
hole.
on the green and a birdie chance.
Alright.
Chance now for another birdie.
This birdie will do wonders for... my chances. Well, let's see if we can do it. Uh-oh. I gotta aim it to the left then since I overhit. Oh no!
Just gonna sneak on by.
It doesn't drop. And that pretty much goes any chance I had of winning the Masters. It was a good try, but we just couldn't pull it off. That double bogey ended up costing me.
Strong final round score of 67.
Okay, yeah. Actually, no it didn't.
Quite enough to get the job done in the end. But
We finished in a tie for fourth, though, instead of a tie for second. So, yeah. That was still a good chance. We made it to the top 10 of the Masters. You can't go wrong with that.
Today, so I've been top 5. Certainly give yourself a pat on the back.
Not bad.
So, for Frank Nobilo.
There we go. Build up our golfer level. We'll need to complete another round before we get the next level on the... Alright, we qualified for the RBC Heritage Championship over at Harbortown Golf Links in South Carolina, which has always been the tournament after the Masters. So that still keeps us in the... That finish still puts us in the top 5 in the FedEx Cup standings. Which all we need to do to make the first tournament, the FedEx St. Jude Championship, is just to stay in the top 100. If I do that, then I'm a shoo-in for the FedEx Cup. Try to defend my championship. All right, we'll do a quick round at the RBC Heritage Championship. We're at even par, heading into the 15th hole, 28th place, and the leader is 5 strokes ahead.
EA Sports,
Welcome to Hilton Head Island.
The PGA Tour proudly present the
season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today from the famed Harbortown Golf Links in South Carolina, it's opening round coverage of the RBC Heritage. This promises to be a fun 4 days.
6 Americans, a Canadian, and an Australian in the top in the top 8.
Leaderboard. Cameron Young from Wake Forest is your leader. He's on the move.
Ooh, you going
early at
fishing?
5
Well, I hope
under par.
hope you do well, buddy.
Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to close the deal this week after a strong top 5 finish a week ago.
Yeah, technically top 5. We finished tied for 4th.
So let's get out and pick up the action as we head to the tee.
So we've had
at
an
the
up and down
par
round.
15.
Some bogeys, some birdies. Let's see if we can finish off on a high note. Alright, let's aim there. Oh no. The audio is severely delayed now. So now I have to pay more attention. But at least we kept it on the fairway.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole.
Alright, and at least this is a par 5, so should be in good shape. Oh wow, well I hope you have a great time then, Lewis. Put a bit to the left. Please don't go in the water. Okay, actually, that was a good one. Nice.
I'm not sure he got every bit of that three-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie.
All right. Good. Good.
Shame, good opportunity, but that ball just sailed.
Yeah, would have been. Well, I had to have it sail, sir. That was not much room for the.
Steven, this a putt for birdie.
And this one might need a little bit extra encouragement, Rich, to make it up this slope, but all in all, not too difficult a putt.
Shouldn't be, at least. Can at least try to putt for par. Oh, nailed it. In the hole for birdie. And we finally get under par.
It is in for a birdie.
That puts us 4 strokes behind Mr. Young.
We start to make our way toward the blue waters of Calabogie Sound as we come to the 434-yard par 4 16th. A well-placed tee shot will leave you with a fairly short iron into a small egg-shaped green.
All right. On to the 16th. DJ, I have already mentioned what I need to do vertical live streams. I need better internet. And I also would have to get rid of a live stream service unless I pay for Restream Premium. There we go. Slightly tougher. Plus we got a headwind. Ooh, you gotta do it just right. Yeah, those are good things to get. Except, of course, for the curse of vanishing.
Here as he eyes this second shot.
Alright. Ooh, a lot of wind, crosswind now, so yeah, right about there. There we go. That was the price I paid.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Let's just try
this
to
one for birdie.
Keep it close. Alright, let's try it this way. Even if I get it close, that'll be alright. Ah!
Good job to deaden it right by the hole, but he could
just a
not
little
get
bit
it to
too
go in.
hard. Either too hard or just not enough to the left. Or not enough to the right, I should say. But another par putt.
He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And
So
he'll
far, so
remain
good.
At 1 under par. You come to the 17th hole and you finally realize...
You know what? I don't know how long I'll be doing these types of later streams, so we're gonna go as long as we can. We're going until my mom and brother get home. Could be about 10 minutes, but who knows?
Here, that bunker that juts across the front and left portions of the green.
That's not good. Oh, actually, it looks like the audio is back to sync, it looks like. Good. Got it on the green, at least.
A little hesitant there, understandable. And he'll have that left for a birdie. Down to Iona, this for birdie.
Well, for a long putt like this, there's really not a whole lot to it. I think you'll fancy his chances at this one.
Yeah. Thanks, Iona. Okay. Can we nail it? Can we nail it?
Yep, not bad.
Dang, it was a straight line. Pretty much a straight line. I didn't think that the hills would actually balance itself out. Oh well, at least we got a par. There we go.
That's a par here at 17.
Alright, heading into the final hole.
Red figures at 1 under.
And we're still 4 behind Young, who already finished way before I did.
Finishing hole this is. At 472 yards, the par 4 18th. Most will try to aim just right of that Hilton Head lighthouse in the distance. And that sets up an approach with trouble left and long and a large bailout area to the right.
There we go. At least now the audio is synced back up. It always takes a couple. It always seems to like desync for an hour, which is why I've had a little bit trouble getting my shots together. But now that the audio's back, at least for a little bit.
I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely.
There we go. 350 yards on that tee shot.
That is just a beautiful shot. From the fairway, Iona, this is second.
Yes, there's 135 yards to the flag. Pin on the right-hand side,
nope.
so really
And
looking for a
as soon as I
fade
say
in
that,
here
I
if
mess
you
up
can.
myself. We're not hitting that green. In fact, in the rough.
Had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in the rough now, wondering what might have been.
Oh, actually, a little bit of the roll this is going to have. Alright, that should be good. Oh, no. Oh, no. Too hard. I knew it as soon as I hit it. Alright, well, let's try hitting it for par.
18-footer.
Should be good as long as I aim a little bit to the left here. Okay, come on. Sink this, sink this, sink this. Got it.
Oh, that is
Whoo,
well
lucky
judged.
break.
Par here at
Escaped with a
18.
par.
And that will be an opening round.
You guys talking
Stardew
Stardew Valley?
For a featured golfer here
Over there,
today.
Strategist and Lewis over on
Moments,
Twitch?
But maybe not the round one you're looking for.
If only
Frank.
Ren was
Too
still
many
here.
mistakes, Rich. Right now, don't think about the leader. Just worry about improving your own game.
Alright.
So for
Oh,
Frank
Minecraft.
Go to Begay the third and
Alright,
Iona
so
Steven. I'm Rich
that-
Lerner.
oh, it's
We'll see you
Minecraft.
next time
Dang.
on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.
And then you see the full round. Not a bad whole round. We got a 1 under par in those last few holes. There we go. That bumps us up, and we got enough for another level on the season pass. So let's keep going with this tournament, and then I'm pretty sure I will have, even though it'll probably drop me out at number 1 at the tournament or at the World Golf Rankings, I'm probably going to end up skipping to the PGA Championship over in New York. Oh wait, no. I have to show this place off. So we'll be going to the tournament just before it, the EA Tiburon Championship, over at, technically speaking, my favorite golf course of all time. Well, not technically speaking. I was gonna say technically speaking my local golf course, but I live too far away for that now. Let's see, what are the golf courses I could go to? There's the Wetlands, Chambers Bay, the famous Bay Hill. Actually, can I go back to Season 1 and see how I... Yeah, there we go. Oh, and I didn't even realize I got a... Oh, I didn't realize I finished in a top 5 there at the Masters in my first season. Oh, the amateurs got cut. So see, it's very hard to make the cut as an amateur when you get to the Masters. When you do the Masters amateur. Alright. Switch on over to that blue polo for round 2. Just gotta stay above even par, and we'll be able to make the 3rd and 4th round of this tournament.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today from Hilton Head Island in South Carolina and Harbortown Golf Links, live second-round coverage of the RBC Heritage. But if we
So we're going to be starting from going from hole 6 to hole 9, I believe.
As we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Troy Merritt is on top. He shows the way at 7 under. Meanwhile, our featured golfer, no luck to play the weekend, hovering a few shots inside the cut
So we got a
line,
bogey, and I think we're just
play.
coming off a birdie
We'll get out
on the
to
5th
action
hole.
here as we pick things
All
up
right, cut
on
line
the
is
par 4
even
6th hole.
par. Uh-oh. I'm gonna hook to the left a little bit. But at least it stays on the fairway.
Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want
Now
to
this
be.
is why it pays to get
Second
your
shot coming up.
accuracy
Let's bring in
meter
Iona
up.
Steven.
That gives you
128 is the number we're looking at. Pin on the right-hand side, so really looking for a fade in here if he can.
Thanks, Iona. There we go.
And a good approach shot. Just
got it on the green, but it's going to be quite a putt.
Solid.
My player doesn't care. He's celebrating.
Side as he'll try to get this one close.
There we go. There we go. Nail it, please. Nail. Ah. Guess I needed to aim it more to the left. It's hard for me to judge those lines. Well, at least we're going to be able to tap this in for par.
Safely
There we
in
go.
for par here with
Keep
the
it at
six.
2 under. Like I said, as long as I stay above the even par, which is where 70th place is, then we should be in good shape to make it to Saturday and Sunday.
Here at Harbor Town, that'll be put to the test here at the 195-yard par 3-7. Yes, there's water. Yes, there's sand. But the biggest issue, the 2 giant trees serving as gatekeepers to this narrow
Oh, the ads.
green.
Dang it. Oh, no. Ooh, oh, almost made the green.
And that one
Wind
not
didn't
on
take
the
it as
green,
far as
but not
left
a
as I
terrible
thought it
spot
would.
either. Sitting up in the short grass. Just gotta cut the legs out from under this one. It's his second.
Oop. Uh-oh. Nice, got it. Oh, I got lucky.
No problem.
Nice little roll in for a birdie putt. Well, not a birdie putt. A nice little roll in for a chip shot there.
On to the number 1 handicap.
Dang,
hole
got that
here at
lucky
Harbor
break.
Town, and fittingly, the one considered the most difficult. The par 4/8 at 473
Alright,
yards.
here we go.
Overzealous
Oh, wait.
golfers could run out of fairway when using the
Dang,
driver.
I think I had less
But the
time than I
approach
thought.
to
I
a
think they're
narrow
back.
green with a long bunker left and
think.
water makes the second shot one of the most harrowing on the course.
Oh, no. Oh, at least it's going to make it above the trees. And that left
That will
might
be
have actually saved me a little
into
bit.
the left side of the fairway.
Well, we'll see.
Second shot.
We'll find
Good
out in a
look
few
at the
minutes, I
green.
guess. Maybe it's a good thing you're not subscribed then, Lewis. Oh, no. Again, I underestimated the wind. Well, I guess I overestimated, I guess. Alright. Let's try rolling in this next one for birdie. There we go. Not gonna be enough. Guess I needed more of a roll. Good. There we go. Come on.
Now, we've seen
Every
folks hang
time
that
I
putt out to the
can't,
right.
even on
It
those
does
short
not
putts,
move
I
as much as you
can't
think,
get the
and that
line
goes on
right.
by.
Well, we're gonna lose one of those. We're gonna lose that birdie stroke we got. Now we gotta settle for bogey.
That one finished off. It's a bogey here at number 8. And that's going to drop him
It's at
to
least still
2
keeping me
under.
above the cut line as we head into the par
We
4
wrap up the
9.
front 9 here at Harbor Town with the 332-yard par 4 9. What this hole lacks in distance, it makes up for by forcing golfers to be strategic off the tee. A large bunker prevents tee shots from running on, so best to lay
There
up
we go.
short and take a wedge into this boomerang-shaped
Uh-oh.
green.
Ooh, by inches I stay on the fairway.
That's going to be right down the middle.
I have a lot
So
of
the
I have a lot of
great
fun
tee
with this
shot
game,
left him
even
here,
with all the
now he's
challenges
second
this
from
game has. It's
relatively
still a lot of
close
fun for
range.
someone like me who's into golf. I mean, I'm not majorly into golf, but living about an hour away from one of the most, technically an hour or so, I used to live like an hour or so away from the one of the most famous golf clubs in golf courses in United States. Uh-oh. Oh, at least it actually paid it off. Kept it
That's the modern
three feet
game.
from the hole for a
Huge tee
birdie.
shot, little shot, get in close, and a potential birdie.
Okay, there we go. Aim it right there. Come on. There we go. Nailed it for birdie.
They could all be that short. Very well played there. And it results in an easy birdie.
Oh, looks like we still got the 10th hole. Oh, no, there you go. Oh, no.
The back nine
That puts
starts
us at
here at the 450
400
yard
par.
par 4
Hitmon Lee or Hitmon
This hole
Chan?
offers one of the few real wide landing zones to take aim at.
Dang, I forget which one's
However,
the...
beware of
I forgot the
lagoon
difference.
left.
I only
If
remember
you
him
can
on
find
top.
the short grass, birdie is very much in play.
I think it was Hitmon Chan that I liked. I think it was the boxer one. A little bit overpowered, but still kept it perfectly balanced. Lee kick, chance punches. Oh yeah, I was right. Hitmon Chan.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
He's got 142 yards to the front, 159 to the hole.
Still on
The pin is
target.
in the front right part of the green.
And again, the wind did not carry it like I thought it would. But at least we'll be close to a close to chip in, hopefully. Uh-oh. If I kept it targeted, maybe it would have made it. But at least it's a decent-sized putt for par. There we go. All right, let me see if you guys can hear the audio this time. There we go. See if you guys can hear it.
Safely in.
There you go. Did it go through the did it go through the microphone?
And he'll stay right where he is.
All right, so we actually did well. The simulation was in our favor. That puts us a stroke behind the leaders. Oh, well, 2 strokes. 3. No, 2.
So
no, it was
golfer
3.
here,
Okay.
pretty solid through
But
the
we
first 2 days. Safely
tied
through
for
to
7th.
the
That
weekend
clearly
and
puts us above the
squarely
cut
in
line.
the conversation.
We're gonna play
That's right,
Saturday and
let's get off to a
Sunday.
good start tomorrow, throw a few birdies in early, and could make it extremely exciting come Sunday.
Till next time.
Alright, there's our stuff for completing that round, or that quickie round. So the field has cut down from 132 to around 70. Which holes will we be playing? We'll be playing the last 6 holes of the course again. Right now we're all alone in 6th place, right behind the Australian and the Canadian. Let's see, how far does the cut line go? This time it goes to, yeah, tied for 70th, but these guys that barely made the cut had a horrible 3rd round. They're just lucky they made the cut, so they'll definitely be playing, or they'll definitely be getting some, maybe a little bit of FedEx Cup points, and a little bit of extra money. Alright, here we go, round 3.
And the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race
For the FedEx Cup.
From Harbortown Golf
There you see,
Links
we're
on the
4 strokes
resort
behind the
island
leader
of
as we're about to
Hilton
enter the
Head
13th
by
hole.
Third round coverage of the RBC Heritage. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Novelo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. Some good names up there, including our leader. So, out to the action we go as we catch up with our golfer on the tee at the par 4 13.
So unlike the last round where I was coming off a birdie, we're coming off a bogey. So let's see if we can recover and get back on track. Oop. There we go. But at least we kept it on target. Good. Because if I mishit that one, that was definitely going to go into the rough.
That is a fine tee shot right
there. Yeah! I'm
So after
pumped!
that bomb of a drive, this is second to the par 4.
I'm gonna have to actually hit this one on target. Because if I under-hit this one, I'm gonna be taking a trip to the beach. And not the beaches just outside the golf course. There we go. That one I underestimated the wind, but at least it stayed on the green.
Okay, on the putting
About
surface,
22
but
feet.
work to do from there. Let's bring in Nota Begay the third for
Looks
a
like I
look
don't need
at
to
birdie.
adjust it much.
Very
Maybe like
makeable
right
look
there.
Here, get the ball started and let it trickle down to the hole.
Oh, it made it.
Pace,
I thought it was going to keep
perfect
rolling
there,
to the
down
right.
slope.
But we
It's
got
in
away
for
with
a
that
birdie.
one.
And
Another
he gets
birdie
it to
shot.
2 under for
That puts me
today's
3
round
behind the
and
leaders.
8 under for the tournament.
On to the 14th now. This one almost a mirror image of number 4. It's a par 3 at 192 yards. At 4, the danger was water left. Here, it's on the right with a
This time at least the hole's on the left
area
side, so
left of the green.
Shouldn't have to worry too much about the chance that we will miss this one. As long as I don't hit this too far to the right. Okay. Oh, it's as on target as I could get. Roll it. A few feet away.
Well, putts come
Yeah,
in all
six
shapes
feet
and
away from a
sizes,
hole-in-one.
right? Made the long one on the previous hole, and now he has
I don't think I've gotten a
much
hole-in-one in this
shorter
game.
look. Either way. Make
Either
another
way,
birdie.
this is close. Oh no. Quick hit it to the right so I can adjust. There we go.
Another roll
I was almost
in
gonna hit
there.
that
Birdie's
way
now
too
at
far.
13 and 14. And he's worked it.
This time the mishit
9
worked in my
under par.
favor. Still 3 behind the leader.
Now to the lone par 5 on this backside, the longest hole on the course, the 588-yard par 5 15th. This one is a toughie, featuring a narrow landing area off
Alright,
the tee with
this is where we
bunkers on
started
both
this
sides,
tournament at.
as well as a somewhat blind second shot, requiring a pretty good right-to-left angle of attack.
There we go. Good. Hooked that one. When is it shanked? I can never tell the difference.
And
Unlucky
that
roll into the
one
sand.
Not quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, this could be trouble.
Yep. In the water.
No, that ball got slowed up by the branches, and it is going to wind up in the hazard. So with a penalty
Oh,
stroke
luckily
added
this is
in,
a,
now lying 3,
luckily this is a par
readying
5,
for shot
so-
number 4.
Oh no. We're in trouble here. Thank you for the hydrate, but strategist. And the stretch, thank you. Appreciate it, buddy. Alright, let's see. This is going to be a tricky one. Come on. Well, could have been worse. And at least we're on the green, getting ready to putt for
So
par.
at the 15th, he'll be tested after that approach shot with some 30 feet on this putt. He'll have 17 feet on this putt.
Thank you for that, buddy. Alright, hopefully we can nail this putt for par. Yes!
Yes.
Oh, we somehow recovered from the water to get that par.
Stay at -9.
That's the only. It
final
pretty much seems
three-hole
like it's the
stretch
only place you can
begins
survive
here
a water
at the
hazard is a
434
par
yard
5.
par 416. It's a dog-leg
All right,
left with an
on to
expanse
the
of
16th.
sand running along much of the entire left side of the hole.
There we go. There we go.
turning out.
I hope
to
you all
be
had a good day
wonderful
today.
Saturday of golf
Sorry for
here,
keeping
and
you up
this,
late, strategist.
Another fine tee shot. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Steven.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's in a good spot.
That wind is...
135
That wind's
yards
blowing.
left. Pin on the right-hand side, so really looking for a fade in here if he can.
Nope. Just outside the green.
That will not even stay on the green. It is going to finish up on the fringe, a long way from home.
It's like 1:11 in the morning for you, my friend. Actually, with a little bit of a uphill climb, I'll probably leave it like right there. Oop, no, oh no. Oh, okay. Alright, let's see if we can save par again. Oh no. Oh, whew.
Okay.
Actually, I just realized the putt was going downhill, so saved it again for par. Lucky break.
Where he is. 2 holes remain as we come to the
Alright,
par
down to the
3
final
17th
2 holes
at
of the course.
174 yards.
And to our
You'll
third
wanna aim
round.
right of that one lone tree in the distance, almost like what you see on the South Carolina state flag. And be sure to steer clear of the bunkers here, because making par from there, not a sure thing.
No. Alright, a little bit short, but hopefully it'll hook into the green. And it looks like it is. Probably could have done a little bit stronger, but again, at least it's on the green.
Right in the middle of the
You
green.
always gotta take shots like that. Whew. Alright. Aim a bit to the left there. That should be good. Well, maybe just a little touch more to the right. There we go. Nice. There we go. In for birdie. That puts me at 10 under for the tournament.
Late birdie here at 17.
That puts
He's into
still
double figures now.
It's still putting me 3 strokes behind the leader
One of the
as we head to
real
the final
signature
hole of the
holes on
course.
PGA Tour. It's a par 4 at 472 yards. Sort of a visually awkward landing area. You want to make sure you don't hit it through the fairway and into the hazard. But a good drive sets up a gorgeous finish, taking dead aim at that beacon of a lighthouse.
Wakey, wakey, Lewis. The dog is nibbling on your toes. There we go. Love it when those shots go perfectly onto the target. Woo! Watch that shot go.
Beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony, and a great result in the fairway.
Nice. All right.
Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here.
We'll see. Let's try it again. Wakey, wakey, Lewis. The dog is nibbling on your toes.
Maybe a little too pumped up there. That just flew.
Let's see if
past
that
the
works,
flag, but
because I got a
still
little bit
an
of clear
outside
signal there.
chance for a birdie.
It
So
should
this
be
for a finishing birdie
relatively
at 18.
straight. Let's keep it. Let's
And
keep
he's
it on
got
the
this
straight
ball
line.
on the flat part of the green, and this is about as straightforward as they come. He's just got to get it there.
Thanks, Noda. There we go.
Oh,
Knocked it in
never
for birdie.
in doubt. Back-to-back birdies to close things out. So for our featured golfer, they're right.
There we go.
in
We finished
striking
tied for
distance,
third.
Frank. Only
Still
shots
3
off
strokes
pace
behind.
in 54 holes.
Yeah, still a great opportunity. I think
The leader,
to win,
Tony,
which, you know, I know it's
also
gonna
hit a
take
6 under
really
par.
good, perhaps great
And
luck to
Max.
do it.
Oh no, I hit 5 under.
You're in contention.
All right. Well, at least we're in a good shape. There we go. Leveled up to level 8 of the Pro Pass. Oh. That's true. He could be trying to stop the dog. You're right. Alright, let's knock out this final round. 5 strokes behind Max. And we got the 14th to the 18th this time.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the beachside town of Hilton Head and Harbor Town Golf Links, it's final round coverage of the RBC Heritage.
There's our
What
leaderboard.
a weekend this has been so far.
I forgot to see, was I doing
Everything
well
you want in a golf
this
tournament.
round at
By
this point? I think I
nightfall,
was.
We will have our winner as you take a look at the current
Finished at
leaderboard
13
on this
under.
Sunday afternoon. Out front,
I would say like it's
Max
about one
Honnold.
over,
He
if
leads the
anything.
pack
Yeah, we're
at
playing the
17 under.
final 5 holes.
Let's get right into the action, starting with the par 3 14th.
Uh-oh. Well, at least I got it on target, but I'm gonna hit it weaker than intended. Oh, that actually kind of worked out. I probably would have hit it all the way into the camera box if I
sitting up in the short grass. Now a second to
yeah,
this
he needs
par
backup.
3.
Don't care if it's 1 in the morning. Go, go strategist, go save him. Go. There we go. Hopefully that's. I guess I didn't get as much of a break as I wanted. Go, go, go! There we go. There we go.
Okay, good.
Saved it for
putt.
par.
And a par here at 14. And he'll remain at minus 12.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we'll be winning
The
this
sole
tournament.
par
Let's
five
see
on
how
Harbor
close we
Town's
can get,
back
though.
nine is this one
As
with
we hop on to
15th
the
at
15th hole.
588 yards. Most of the problems here come on that second shot, which requires you either to play a big right to left or to cut the angle.
We've already
hit
had
it
enough
over the trees.
explanations of this
Hope
hole.
you've got it online.
Nah, probably not worth it then. You're right. Yeah, he'll be good. Perfect. A perfect 10% overswing and perfect timing. Yeah, you can't expect him to get up. He can't expect you to get up when you're nice and cozy in your blanket.
That is so well done.
There you go,
Just
325
generated
yards
so
on that
much
tee
torque
shot.
through
Let's
the
see if this
swing.
time we can
High launch angle.
avoid the trees.
Was just about
Let's
perfect.
just actually, the more we can avoid, the better. Let's take it. Let's play it safe. Oh, good thing I aimed it more to the left then. There we go.
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank
There we go.
got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Like right about there should be good. Hopefully not. Nope. Yeah, he can waddle. He's good.
Okay, not too bad there.
So I guess the wind picked up a little bit more than I
About
expected.
a 60%
But
make
luckily it does seem
percentage
like just
from
a
here.
slight
Just for
left
birdie.
to the slight left to the hole. Good. Good. All right, knock it in. Got it.
Ah, yes,
All right,
never
another
in
birdie.
doubt.
That puts me at
It's
13
a
under.
birdie
That
here at
should
15.
put me a little bit more clear
And
in
he'll
third
make a
place.
little headway there, but still trailing by 4 with 3 holes left to play. We start to make our way toward the blue waters of Calabogie Sound as we come to the 434-yard par 4 16th. A
There we go,
well-placed
skip
tee
ahead.
shot will lead
Oh,
you with a
you've seen
very
enough of these
short iron
explanations.
into a small egg-shaped green.
All right, let's take that tee shot. Good. Good, barely. I'll take it. Take that wind to the left.
No issues here. That is into the fairway.
Hopefully we'll be able to clear the... Oh, now we can
Second
clear the
shot
tree.
coming up. Let's check in for the first
Problem is
time.
we could
with
either hit
Notovig
the-
third.
Hit either the
He's
rough or
looking
the...
at 108 yards
or
to
the
the
bunker.
front. 113 to the hole. Coming off a birdie at the
Hooked it a
previous
bit to
hole.
the
Looking
right,
to go
but
back
at least
to
that's
back.
gonna
This
knock
is
it
the
clearly
sand
into the
wedge.
green.
Has gotten a lot
40
of this
feet for
one,
a
and it's
birdie
gonna
putt.
be just a fraction
We'll
long.
just have to try to 2-putt for
Gotta
par.
at least try to cozy it in that 3-foot circle.
Learn
This
my
for
lesson.
birdie.
Let's actually try to hit it. Okay, no. Good thing I didn't hit it there yet. We have a better shot if we aimed it a bit to the left. There we go. Good. And good. Needed it even more to the left.
Yeah, that's a pretty
At least we
good
got it within
putt.
2 feet.
Just
That will be
a
enough for
little
the
bit off the mark.
auto tap in for par.
Okay, that'll be a
Putt.
par here at 16.
And there we go.
Get a hold tight. at
13
minus
under
13.
par for the tournament. Still, it seems like firmly in 3rd place, and
You
that's
come to the
probably where I'm
17th
going to
hole
end
and
up
You finally realize
as we
that's
head
right,
off
I'm
to
on
the
an island.
17th hole, par
It's a par
3.
three measuring out at
here at Harvard
174
Town.
yards. A spectacular view looking
It'll
out
be a
over the
tough
water
one.
toward Defusky Island. The biggest issue here, that bunker that juts across the front and left portions of the green.
No, strategist. Oh, dang it, too hard. Did I just hit a bird? Something over there? I couldn't
Didn't
tell.
look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Unplayable wise, so I think that's a stroke penalty.
So
Yep,
after
we're
escaping
gonna have
the
to
bunker,
go
this
for
a
par on this
third
one.
try at getting on this par 3.
Alright, so we're gonna have to hit this one at full strength. Good. Good. Alright. Can we roll it over? Oh! Almost!
Frank, you have
It
to
just
appreciate that.
whipped
That
the
is
green.
excellent technique right
So
there to
unfortunately,
get
we're gonna
right
have
around
to
gimme range. Should help him
tap
walk
it in for
away with
bogey.
Just a bogey.
No doubt. This is such a tricky green, too, so that's very well done.
Let's hear that clink. There we go.
That one finished off
That brings
for
me down
bogey here
back
at
to
17.
12 under par.
And that's going to drop his score back to 12 under par.
Now that cost me 3rd place.
What a finishing hole this is. At 472 yards, the par 4 18. Most will try to aim just
Alright,
right
here
at
we
that
go.
Hilton Head Lighthouse.
Final
in the
hole of
distance.
the RBC
That
Heritage
sets up an
Championship.
approach with trouble left and
Good.
long, and a large bailout
Hooked
area
it a bit to the left.
right.
But at this wide of an entry point, yeah, it should clearly hit the fairway. There we go.
Finds the fairway.
Wind coming from his right as he gets set for his second.
See if I can knock this close. Did a bit to the left. Dang it, I hit it too short as it lies
That's
in
got
the
to
sand.
be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker.
A little bit too hard, but still on target. If only I hit it on target.
Yeah, that'll do just fine.
But
Had a
at least we're
pretty
gonna
good
nail
roll
it
at
for
that,
par.
And par should be pretty
A little
well
bit to the
within
left,
reach.
and we'll finish the tournament 12 under. And knock it in. There
So
we
he'll
go.
finish up there. It's a par
Final
here at
score
18.
12 under par.
And that'll be a final round score.
Should put me at like top 5 again.
So Frank, not quite enough to get the job done in the end. I think you'd agree. Titles
How
are
obvious are we
nice,
talking
but
about
you
here,
can rack up
strategist?
top 5 finishes.
How obvious are
You're
these
gonna do
psychics
just
in
fine.
Saffron City?
Especially when you have a strong field like we saw today. So I think top 5. Certainly give yourself a pat on the back.
Alright, there you go. Another strong top 5 finish. You want to see Sabrina, don't you? I can tell. Oh yeah, that does sound pretty obvious. Alright, so we'll skip on ahead to the tournament before the PGA Championship, Pebble Beach. Skip to event. That's going to skip us 3 weeks. There you go. So there was the tournament in France. Are there other international golf courses? Oh yeah, I can actually go to Alberta and the Alberta Open. I could go to New Zealand. I could go to the Dominican Republic. Of course I can. Oh, we got technically two tournaments if you didn't qualify for the Open Championship, which in this season, second season, is in Hoylake, England, the Liverpool Golf Club. Massachusetts, Tennessee, Delaware, Georgia. Alright, let's go back to the early part of the season. Washington, Maine, Florida, California, Arizona. Okay, so there's technically 3 international golf courses left. We got the Alberta Golf Course, we got Dominican Republic. Well, only 4. Well, it would have been 5 if I did the French Championship. There's also these 2 tournaments, which of course you still want to get to the. Yeah, that's a good point. They should try to impress you with stuff they don't know. Because I do want you guys to see at least a couple rounds over at Pebble Beach. Alright, so we're tied for 24th, heading into the 10th hole. Welcome to Pebble Beach near Monterey, California. One of the most picturesque cities around.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly
usually
present
home of the
season-long race
home of
for
the
FedEx
AT&T
Cup.
Pebble Beach Pro-Am
Today,
tournament,
from the historic Pebble Beach golf links,
and occasionally
live
host of
first
the
round coverage
U.S.
of
Open.
the Tiburon Championship. What might we have in store for us over the
So we are
course
not
of
off to
these
a good
next
start in
4
the first
days?
9,
We've got big
or the front
names.
9.
We've got dark horses. We've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday.
Because it's still stunning to me to see
We've
finally in
currently got a tie
PS5
at the
technology
top
since
at 5 under par.
it skipped, since EA
Meanwhile,
skipped it in
our
the
featured
in
golfer
Rory
will begin
McIlroy.
Already 6 shots off the pace.
Yeah, so we got some
So
catch
let's
up.
get you out to the action on the
Yeah,
turn.
we got 4 holes,
as
10th
we head
10th to the
tee
13th.
At the par 4 10th.
Hooked it a bit to the right. So it should still like. Uh-oh, it seems like it's trying to desync again. Alright, there we
Maybe
go.
Some frustrations taken out there.
That headwind
After
really
that
helped.
last
380
was
yards
a
on that tee
big
shot.
Swing, and it is going to be a big result. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second.
Good. Oh no. Slightly to the right. I should have lowered it even more, I guess. Well, we got a
not
long putt for
particularly
birdie.
close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing.
We'll
This
do a
would
couple
be
rounds here and then
big
we'll call
bonus
it for
if
the
went
stream.
in. More than likely just trying to get this one close.
This sink is where Lewis will put his toes after the dog eats him. There we go. Yeah, it seems like it's trying to desync again, so 2 more rounds and then we'll call it. Oh,
Yeah, that's a pretty good
bit too
putt.
much to the
Just
right.
A little bit
But
off the mark.
it's still going to be par. I'll take it. There we
So
go.
that's
Knock that in.
for par
Yeah,
to
it's
start
desyncing
this
again, so
backside.
we'll have to
And he'll stay
do what I
at
can
1.
quickly before we before I
Well,
lose
this
it
is where Pebble
completely
Beach
again.
changes significantly. We're going away from the Pacific Ocean now, up the hill toward the forest.
But I like
Frank.
being close to the
What do you
Pacific
think of the
Ocean.
11th hole?
Well, it's tricky,
Thank
Rex.
you, DJ.
Number one, because it's blind, as you've detailed, but uphill and it's sea level, so that tee shot's not going to go that far. There is a run out down that
There we
left
go.
side, just inside the
target.
tree line there. That's about
Look
308
out.
yards, but you're not going to go that far.
There we go.
So really,
267.
you have to respect this.
With where the wind was going, I'll take it.
Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
117 to the hole. Standing on the wrong side of par right now, looking to get back to even.
Alright, that counts as barely on target. Oh, no.
Sandwich in the air here. And it's drifting just right.
Nope, I needed more club on that one.
Third shot coming up now from the bunker.
Uh-oh. No. Could have been worse. Wait, oh no.
Gonna get
It
a
rolled
chance to
back,
try
didn't
that
it?
again.
You bet it did.
Okay.
Dang it.
Deep breath taken. Time to regroup here.
Alright, which means we're gonna get another over. There we go. That's better. If only I hit that the first
what a
time,
good job
we
of
could have
keeping
made
that club
par,
face
but
open
instead,
throughout
we're gonna tap
contact.
this
We
in for
saw
bogey.
The big splash, and this winds up just a few feet from the hole. Safely in.
You're
He
welcome
makes a bogey
again,
here at number
DJ.
11. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. This 12th hole certainly not as famous as some of the other par
All right,
3s here
on
at
to the
Pebble
12th
Beach,
hole.
like number 7 or 17. but
2 holes
12's a
left.
good
Let's
one
see
at
if we can
202
at least
yards.
get this back to even par
Ideally,
by
you
the
wanna
time
work
we.
this right to left,
dang,
just
this
a
is a
baby draw and try
pretty
to get it
heavy
to land
shot.
softly because the green tends to be really firm.
There we go. Take the shot. Oh, dang it. In the rough.
Oh dear, that looks thick.
Should have
in
hit it
there.
a little bit harder.
Still work to do to get this on the green. This his second.
See if we can knock it in close. Oh, no.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't
Okay.
really hit hard enough.
Here we go. There we go. Come on. Get the par putt, please. Thank you. Nailed it.
Yes, a perfect
Whew.
read there. That is easy
All right.
to save par.
Into the final hole of this
And
quick
he'll
round.
remain at 2 over
There's
par.
another look at the Pacific Ocean.
Here we are, Pebbles 13th, 401-yard par 4 that some consider a bit of a breather on the course. Birdie is definitely a possibility here. The 13th here at Pebble Beach is sort of a forgotten hole. It's only 401 yards of par 4, but I promise you'll remember it if you make
Hook it to the
birdie
right,
here,
but
and
hopefully
you'll have
the
a good chance if
wind
you
will
put it
carry
in the
this
correct
farther
position
left.
off the tee.
Please. Thank you. About
Solid. A good
288
drive in the
yards.
fairway.
Not bad.
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green.
There we go. Ah. Way too far left. Into this wrong kind of beach.
Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry.
Am I allowed to? There we go. Oh, this is gonna hit the rough. This is gonna be a tough one to get close. Good. Good. All right. All right. Well, I'll take it.
Okay,
At least
set
it's on the
upper
green.
surface out of the sand. Would have maybe like to run that up a little.
What, more
further,
ad
but
strategist?
It's not the worst shot in the world.
All right. There. There. Come on. Nice.
Well judged. That is.
And I
in
did
for
recover a
par
little
here,
bit to get it
13.
to stay at the where we started.
he is.
Unfortunately, this will be a tough one because you see we are just sliding on down the leaderboard. We're gonna have to play
So
a
one round
good second
completed,
round to
Frank.
play
This is such a good field
Saturday
this
and
week.
Sunday.
We may see the cream rise to the top come Sunday.
I hope you're right, Rich. This is a great golf course too. It's
Well, at least we're getting more experience, and I'm closing in on level 38. So yeah, after this round, we will definitely be leveling up that pro thing again. Yeah, see, even taking almost 3 weeks off, I'm still close to once again being the #1 golfer in the world, and I'm in the top 10 for the top 10 for the FedEx Cup, which is well above where I need to be to make the playoffs.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season.
Alright, so we're going down the final 4 holes, and we're actually in better shape.
Today, from
However,
the
to
Monterey
stay above the
Peninsula
cut line, I need to
in
stay
Pebble Beach, live second round
above
coverage
100 par.
of the
Well, I should say
Tiburon
stay under
Championship.
100 par.
Things starting to slowly take shape here on this
Here we
Friday.
go.
For some,
On
it is
to
a
the
race for
14th.
the top
Or
prize.
15th,
For
sorry.
others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. We've currently got a tie at the top of the leaderboard.
Hooked it a
under
bit
par.
to the right.
So let's get out to
Well, at
the
least it'll
course.
stay on the
Already
fairway.
Deep into the
Could
round
be
as
300
we
yards.
head to
Yeah,
the
302
tee
yards.
on the
Nice.
par 4 15.
Well, at least I now know that my
This is
internet
why
can
you
handle
practice these shots
golf,
from under 100
mostly.
yards. You've
Still
bombed
dropped a
your
lot of
drive.
frames.
Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close.
Unfortunately, I don't do well with touch shots. Dang. I guess I should have kept it hard.
Mishit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
I just
all the
misread
above,
it.
Maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
Ooh, oh. Beating an inch to the
Lovely pitch
hole.
shot. Just nipped that ball
So
off
let's let the
turf.
game tap it in
Just
for par.
flew through the air beautifully.
Still good
Sat
so
down
far.
fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. That's going to be good enough to keep him just inside.
I'll probably
the
do what I
cut
did
line
when I
here in
won
round
the
two.
when I
This
won
is
the
really
Open in my
pretty
career
hole
mode
to
and
par
just do a
4,
short of
16.
me
What's
winning
the
the
right
major
line here, Frank?
championships.
Well, if you
Although
want
I
to have
should
something on the
have kept
horizon
the
there,
short
if
of
you
me
look
winning
closely down
the
there, tallest
the
tree in
Players'
the
Championship,
distance, that's sort of right bang
which is
in the
technically
middle of
the
fairway.
first major of the year.
You will not see your tee shot land, and you won't see it run out, but that's the line.
There we go, on target.
This one
Oh,
just a
that
bit.
one's not a
We're
good
gonna
one.
push it a little.
Oh, into the rough.
So, he's actually human. A fairway miss. That one goes into the rough. I
Oh,
wonder what's going to
no.
happen next.
Oh, wait. Okay. Is this good? Yeah, we're gonna have to hit bit over. Oh no. At least we... Nope. He still didn't even make it to the green. But looks like we'll be making another approach shot for birdie. Just a bit too hard, at least on target. Should have aimed it more to the right. But again, all I wanted to do was keep it close, so we'll once again tap it in for par. There we go, nailed it.
Okay, that one finished off.
All right.
for a par.
2 holes to
And
go
he'll stay at 2
as we go into the very challenging par 3
If you
17th.
stop for just a moment, it can really hit you where you are and what's happened here. The 17th hole at Pebble Beach, the par 3. Jack with a 1-iron that hit the flagstick in 1972 on his way to winning the U.S. Open Championship. And then a decade later, Tom Watson from just long of the green,
There we
chipping
go.
in for a birdie to
Hopefully
beat
this
Jack
is
Nicklaus.
what we can
Yeah,
get.
history made here at the
Oh,
17th
nope.
hole.
Back on the beach we go. Man, I just can't avoid the hazards.
Now from the bunker.
Just a little splash out on this par 3.
Good. Yeah. Nope, I should have just kept it low again.
Yeah,
So that means
look
we're
how
gonna in
quick
for a
that was.
long putt for
Very
par.
difficult to get that to stop even out of the sand, and that race is right on by.
Yeah, unfortunately. Good. Good. Alright, please. Let me read it right. And I did. In the hole for par again. As we head into the famous par 5 18th hole. This is the hole everybody sees when you think of Pebble Beach.
With 1 hole remaining. Well, you're not just playing the 18th hole at Pebble Beach, are you? You're taking a moment to soak it all in. Stand on that tee box, look out at the Pacific Ocean, think about what's happened here, who's played this hole, who's made history here, and then you let it rip.
That is the famous 18th hole at Pebble Beach. When you say the word golf, this is usually the hole people think of. Right, let's aim over to. I'm not gonna hit it over there, but let's aim. Let's look over to the Pacific Ocean. There you go. All that detail in the ocean. Now, am I allowed to reset it with the press of a button? No? Okay, so I gotta slowly aim all the way back. This will be a bad time to hit a ball into the ocean. Oh, there I go, walking over. That's a nice touch. I don't think I've noticed that in the other PGA games. All right, here we go. Hooked it to the left, but hopefully it'll hit it too far to get to worry about the water, and I was right. 323.
That will be more than adequate. It's safely into the
Do I even look happy with that shot?
Now from 200
All right, let's see if we can
yards
try to
on the
hit
dot,
this into
is
the
a second to the par 5.
Bit under, and a bit to the left. Hopefully that should mean that it lands on the green, and it does. We got it in. On and 2.
Well, Frank, it is a pleasant walk under
So we got a
any
long shot for
circumstances,
Eagle.
but how good is it
We
when
can
you
make
knock
that,
it
make
on
this
in
putt.
two here
It's
at the 18th at
we can
Pebble
pretty much
Beach.
assure ourselves past the cut line, in the good way, above the cut line.
And finally, you can exhale. The job is nearly finished.
All right. Hopefully we read the green, or read the line, I should
This
say.
one is looking good. Could it be?
Nailed it. Eagle.
Oh, hello, what a
Second
putt
eagle
there
of the
for
round
Eagle
was
to
more
wrap
than enough to
things
get
up.
us past the cut line for sure.
So for our featured golfer, Frank, it is on to the weekend. Who knows? If you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number, see what happens.
Exactly.
The cut line turned out to be even par, so we could have even bogeyed the hole and still made the cut.
Goes in here or there. That could easily change tomorrow.
Let's
Make
see.
a couple of birdies early, pop along.
Who
one
is the
in,
last
and all of a
golfer to make
sudden
the
you're
cut?
Off and running.
So for
Kevin
Frank
Chappell,
Nabilo, notably
with
gave
that
the
2
third,
under par
known as
today, was
Steven,
just
cast
enough.
of hundreds.
Plus, it took a bad
I'm Rich
round from
Lerman.
Kevin
You've been
Stroman
watching
and Luke
PGA Tour
Donald
Golf
to get
on
those guys
EA
in.
Sports. So long, everyone.
Alright. Well, we've done more than enough. We're about 3 hours in. I appreciate you guys so much stopping by. Let's wrap things up. Get those Pro Pass items, which mostly consists of getting tickets to play like those to play a daily online tournament. Let's go. Hop on the Pro Pass. Can we claim? Can we use it to claim it all? No, we can't. Okay. So what are these? Oh, it's reward points. I don't know what those are, but oh, I guess it. There we go. It's one reward, another. Oh, that's all. It is all just pretty much reward points to buy stuff at the store. There we go. This is a 90 level battle pass. Let's go to the store, see what I can get with all these reward points. I can get an XP boost for which, well, no, that's probably like premium currency, I bet. Let's see, specs, which allow me to upgrade my clubs. 15 grand for this ball spec. Let's buy some new clothes. Oh, I can get myself a nice little beanie, a hoodie. I like my master's visor I have. I can also wear pants. Here's some shoes. Let's go with some Steph Curry. Let's go with some Steph Curry shoes. Equipped. And where should I put this on? Let's apply it to all the outfits. There you go. I guess I'm technically an Under Armour golfer. Back up. Oh, that's because these are featured stuff. Okay. Oh, no, it was. Okay. Oh, wait, managed golfers. Oh, I can create a second golfer if I wanted to. Maybe I can make the female player Jane, Jane Bird, the Rule 63 version of myself. Try to put her in the LPGA. Maybe get her to the Masters. Might be doing that on my off time though. I didn't know I could make myself another player. Alright, is there any other Under Armour stuff? Yeah. This white Under Armour. Nice. We'll make this my. We'll just replace it with Oh wait. Oh no, this is just It'd be funny. Yeah, I could definitely make. Maybe I can make a YouTube video out of it. Show like the ladies' amateur journey. There we go. All right, back up. That's what I just said, DJ. Oh, you mean show it. I can try. Let's go with Jack Nicklaus labeled pants. Pants worn by a legend. That doesn't sound right. Let's apply it to all 4 rounds. There we go. At least I can still adjust. Alright, now Let's get ourselves some equipment. Oh, I can even buy belt buckles? I didn't know that! Let's get ourselves TaylorMade. Yeah, those are cool. I like that brand. Of course, we'll equip it to our main one. Swap the driver. Yeah, all the ones. Oh, it's Europe, of course. Alright, to save time, last thing we will buy is just a golf ball. And then, we'll call it. So yeah, of course, the items update every day, just like in Fortnite. I'll probably get some more stuff, later on. I just want a new golf ball. There we go. Blue pink. That looks cool. There we go. Replace the pink ball we already have. There we go. Alright, so it looks like, I guess they are here right now, so yeah, that's the perfect time to call it. Alright, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to watch me play some, both Tiger Woods 12 and, Tiger Woods 12 and, and PGA Tour. Why do I always do that at the end? Alright, let's see. I already know who we can raid today. We have not raided this person before. So why not give him some love today? Let's stream manager, raid channel. Hopefully he has yeah, there we go. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna raid Valerian. Thank you, DJ. Yeah, we're gonna go raid Valerian today. But unfortunately, we gotta wait the full, we gotta wait the 90 seconds before we can raid him. Hopefully, I will be able to time the ending correct. Oh, actually, it would probably help if I ended the gameplay. I'm not gonna do the usual end bit. I'll just let the thing raid out. So let's turn off the PS5. There we go. Alright, I'm probably going to be hopping over because it's still got 50 seconds. Yeah, I'm not doing the end bit because, again, my brother and my mom in here, and that's pretty much killing the internet, so it's perfect to just end it right there. So sorry for the stuttering you're about to witness as we... Oh, no. Oh, I guess we got back to good internet for now. But I'm not going to do the usual end bit because we're too close now to the end with 25 seconds to go. So I will see you all in the next stream or video, whatever comes first. If it's a stream, I will see you all Monday. If it's a video, maybe Saturday or Sunday. We'll see. Alright, with that said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you all in the next video or stream. Take care, everybody, and goodbye.